means your economy has a chance to flourish, and for Boom, it's a chance to move to your full buy. Famous taking a risk with an early operator. Now, this is a bit of a gamble. Look what it's done to the money of Boom. They really need this, otherwise that lead they got off the back of the pistol round is going to be completely mitigated. Both Famous and Flipshitter both are kind of one away from their ults, so something to watch out for. And I really want to, I actually like the buy of the operator here, because you have the tour de force next round, regardless of if you get a kill or not.
Now early mid control here for Onyx, fairly spread out. Two players spotted towards the left side of the map, right? The dagger has been thrown over from Boom. It's given them that info.
Look at the aggression from the Jet and the Viper here. This is perfect. Boom realize they're going to need to try and take some map control.
Hello.
That's so explosive. Like
Hello.
Umur is very far forward as well. But there's contention to follow through. Two players now looking at enter K, but no, they're going through shop. And guyssss has got an opportunity to potentially come for a flank. As soon as Dekpatel gives the call that they're pushing, could be an opportunity. Even one's away with a kill, even has time to draw out the snake bite, even's got time to bring out the gun, but no. The crucial player in this position is guyssss. Do they expect him? Oh, yeah, okay. That guiding light does everything. Gives them the info, blinds guyssss, and gives them the opening to the site. A site now cleared over. Onyx with the numbers.
Ooh. Through the wall there, that could have actually done a fair bit of damage, just missing each player. Now the operator retaking here is really not the weapon.
Hello, Saudi Cup. Hello, bro. What's up, guys?
So I assume they'll want to be giving it their best. Famous desperately trying to find an angle to work with, even finding elevators positions, but it's Blaze King first to enter. Shiro will clearly find him as he's stranded onto that site, but being stranded means that he's clear pickings for Famous! Thought he missed the first shot, think again, because he's got a headhunter. Flipshitter wants to push forwards, but no, he cannot do that, and Famous left in a really difficult spot. Operator in hand, a single point of health replenishing from the toxins, but it's not going to be enough for
Let's try out.
It's found right on it.
I love how calculated that retake of Cave was there. Really, really effective, and it shows. It really shows that these teams know each other, and that knowledge means that the second they know Tobotel's there, they know there's probably going to be someone on the close angle. Instant flash from NC Slasher. It's calculated. Onyx, I love this. I was worried going into this tournament that their sort of explosive, flary play style where they just hunt for kills may come back to bite them. In this case, we're seeing some serious discipline, which is kind of filling my heart with a bit of pride, Pavlos.
Last player standing.
Yeah, putting him in a good position. 100%, 100%. I'm just wondering what kind of pacing we'll be seeing today, right? Because so far the match is
bro.
very fast pace, very
kenapa tiba-tiba langsung unmute
lu? Lagi nobar, bro.
play style, but this one I expect Onyx to
Yoi, bro. Hah?
sit back a bit. That's exactly what they do.
Hah?
Bro.
Oh iya, bah halo.
Iya
bro, lu ngapain?
Oh
nonton.
Lagi nobar. Ah.
Iya, seharusnya kan lu main di situ kan.
Oh, lu gitu, Red. Oke lah. Oh, kelihatan. Wah, gak kelihatan. Gila, bro. Oh, very good victory.
Gives them a clear opportunity to have double the amount of players alive than Onyx does.
Gua latih victory kemarin di
Anjir.
Tadi sama gua, tadi gua
latih.
Berapa bulan duo sama gua
really roam towards this map. Might be doing this single-handedly. He's got 4 in his bag.
Oh, nice.
Gets this round single-handedly for Boom.
Pavlos, this is how our series is going to start. I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us in just 5 rounds. Famous is now 12 and to a KD of 6. What a way to open your map. More importantly as well, as we said, they were utilizing.
Enggak lah, bro. Gua kemarin ace juga bersantai, bro. Iya, santai ya, bro. Ya, ace bisa, bro. Santai, bro.
Jangan lupa bikin story terus come through.
Onyx BB siapa nih? Kayaknya Onyx sih, bro. Kayaknya Onyx sih gila sih.
Clear statement that this is going to be a very exciting game, a very exciting series. And Onyx, you know, slowing down the pace once again. But this is where they kind of went wrong last time around.
Yeah, something I've seen from Onyx so far is that sometimes their map control can be a little bit shaky. We're seeing Boom's given a lot of space to go for these picks, to go for these early angles. Famous has another operator. So we really see the emphasis Boom
operator
on being able to get these wide angles and this vast array of map control. guyssss, considering aggression as well, shows the emphasis on this control.
Masih Onyx ya, gue dari dulu juga pegang Onyx sih. Iya. Kayaknya Onyx sih, bro, tapi nggak tahu. Kalau Hagai mainnya selalu kayak waktu pas gue masih di Boom sih, Onyx menang. Tapi Tapi kalau Hagai tiba-tiba tunduk kepada Tuhannya dia, ya apa boleh buat cok. Hagai kan paling takut anjing ketemu Fikri.
You look at the recall points for the chamber as well. The rotation, regardless of if it's used, is going to be so slow.
Lo nggak bisa denger sih memang.
Wah, berser.
Dari tadi Radia ngomong.
Cahya. Wait, what? Kenapa Bang Ferry?
Viper spit drops, Spike as well. Onyx have got all 5 players.
This got to be a save. It's got to be a save from Boom. You're against the Viper spit. They've already expended their Seekers and Hunter's Fury. If
Halo Kap, halo.
saving the Vandal and the Operator, you still have something to wield next round. Bear in mind, Flipshitter still has his null command, so retakes is still
Nobar
very
bro,
much
lagi
viable
stream
once
bro.
you have a level standing when it comes to
Si Cahya juga lagi kena deh. Cahya lagi sakit banget abis stage 2 pas
bisa denger Jim.
dari stage 2 kemarin.
It was actually killed by Severin, who didn't have the who had an inferior weapon. It's just with the assistance of his team, with the fact they were able to just collapse onto each player one at a time, is what really aided Onyx there.
And now Onyx will be finding an equalizer. I don't know what you're thinking here. I mean, this is very early days as well in the matchup. This is early days in the map itself, but I think we're already seeing a little bit of a back and forth. Onyx showing their distinct playstyle of wanting to
Iya, kocak banget. Tarik bodoh banget. Tarik bodoh banget, cok sumpah. Dia cuma nge-Q.
I think this is a gun for me.
It was just a single,
Sabar ya, bro.
from the Viper, and that pulls 2 players so far away.
Kita scan URL
The
dulu.
recall points from the chamber were a little bit slow. I want to see Famous continue to do what he was doing when he had that tour de force, which is trying to rotate, and just pick off players wherever and whenever.
Apa?
And being a little bit more stagnant, that's what gives Onyx the chance to explode onto you're playing now. Flipshitter pushing through mid, and look at the angle Famous has now. He's going to be able to take that initial point of contact.
Spray flatline kan disuruh jitter.
The ball falls into their court.
Oh sorry, gua gak liat baju lu. Oh, you got boom apa Onyx? Onyx cok. Gua gak punya baju Onyx soalnya. Wih, gila, what the fuck Cahya? Dia dapat dari mana cok? Nah, nih tuker nih, switch. Katanya langsung kayak switch. If you cannot hold, just switch. Try other things. Nomor mantan ini persis thumbnail year 1 bulan setelah keluar bom. Iya,
Do you mean switch team bro?
anjing, jangan switch tim tok. Kecuali lu di kick anjing.
He was able to just shut down the relocating chamber, and the players were stacked up with him to try and initiate the retake.
Don't switch team Ben.
Kalau gitu masih selama pas main.
What I really like is that
Dia udah sombong bro, kemarin habis foto sama itu bro.
I think they've
Si Jul.
So they're continuing to just feed him those
Foto sama ini
operators.
juga
The
ya.
one thing
Ini
that worries me
di
though
apa,
is that Berserk
Di
is
Gyukaku.
he's having a very slow start. And
Itu kan
against
orang
Itu,
makan bareng ya Jul ya?
Bro, pick siapa? Picknya Onyx.
Tadi gue mau bercanda nih rat liat Enji, tapi beneran Enji goblok. Kirain mirip doang anjing. Kirain mirip doang cok, beneran Enji goblok.
Terus yang pertama kali kayak minta itu lu atau siapa?
Iya anjing.
Ada orang lain, ada orang
Ah
lain.
benar kan, timeout kan? Timeout bro.
Dia berdiri, gue langsung datengin anjing.
Dia-
makan.
Ini pasti si Hyun bilang, you're doing okay guys, but the rotation I think it's if you cannot hold, just play retake. It's okay. You can push other way. You can take the mid. Risky. You can go up house now. There's no one playing house. I think you can hold it by yourself. Put your trap somewhere, Fikri. Put your trap somewhere, Fikri, and then you can hold B. Maybe you can just play 3A this round.
Kau sebelum main sama Jules, ya?
Halo bang, miss you
Sama lu
anjing,
kali,
miss you juga bang.
623 ya.
Hagai besar masih kill 0. Oh iya cok, what the fuck, Hagai kill 0. Iya dia getar cok ketemu Tuhan dia.
Yang lain di server single digit tuh Tuhan tuh 2 digit anjing.
Kayak si Kadum kemarin ya, 20 sendiri temennya masih 7. Cosplay jadi Hyung, iya. Lu ini terakhir ngap. Gue baru kelar Will tadi aja, tadi pagi baru kelar presentasi final year project. Jadi alhamdulillah udah kelar. Nggak, gue pengen cari kerja di sini dulu kayak. Halo Bang Raffi, halo Onyx Sugihai. Anjing Sugihai itu masuk Onyx, cok. Halo Bang Made, halo. Video dukung mana? Dukung. Ah bener kan masuk hall kan si Rizky disuruh AWP house, udah gue tahu gue cok. Pasti disuruh AWP house. Pasti anjing kalau Halsey nggak prediksi pasti si Hyung tuh ngasih dia nyuruh si Rizky masuk Hals.
They've got full control
Ayo,
of
guys.
the site as well. I mean, look where Boom are right
Ah!
now, to their own spawn, and
Sep.
Elmi Moore's got all the space in the world
Ah!
to do whatever he
Gila guys.
And he says, yes, please, I want more of that.
FVPB iya. Berarti nggak ada final Destar lu enak. Nggak ada final Destar ada minggu depan. Holy.
Delivering Pavlos. Feeling it. 5-3, and we're already seeing our standout players of this map, potentially this series.
Bener Cok, masuk itu masuk House. Ini Rizky pick double door. Oke, kill 2-nya AWP Cek, belum panas. Rizky AWP DD masih main 2B.
I think it's time for them to, you know, come back in this game. They've got their guns, they've got their ultimates. If they don't do this, I think they may be in trouble.
What I like is actually Famous goes for the glass cannon operator. He realizes he needs to duel this for Elmi Moore, otherwise you're going to end up with Elmi Moore just popping off, tearing through you, with Munyet's already doing well, and Boom just can't afford for that to happen. Onyx, remember, they are currently winning 5-3 when it comes to these.
Itu kenapa Boom setup kayak gitu ya? Gak ada yang ngeliat Emin.
Emang lo dapat permisi, Vi?
Enggak, bodoh.
Iya.
Iya, take down mas. Aing tidak peduli.
Between these two teams, a lot of it, and it's definitely not
gonna
die down here in the last chance qualifiers.
I wonder how loud the Indonesian casters are right now.
Oh, extremely loud.
Tembak, pasti tembak nih.
Ace there with Tour de Force, you know, when the rest of
Bang,
the
anjing.
okay. Look at this move coming in from Onyx.
Itu.
Timingnya anjing.
Oh, timing.
The wall goes down, no reinforcements, a little bit of miscommunication there from Onyx, but they still want to continue with the less deck bottle. He himself may be stranded, but
Kenapa di stream
away with his life. Hunter Fury does hit the mark, able to be avoided.
Oh iya, bener juga lu.
Yes, he is. Blaze King
Karena
will be shutting him down, and now we're looking at a 3-on-5.
Sabar.
BME now moving with all of their players. All of them winning their trades, and Onyx are nowhere to be found.
Sabar gua
Operator, 5
apa?
players to find.
Ini webcam.
Buta bro, bro Bani, aku buta bro Bani.
Oh my goodness!
Okay.
I mean, he saw bullets being sprayed across that smoke. For a second there, I was like, how did he see him? Well, he didn't. He just saw the spray pattern just running at him. But still, this is Boom back in the game.
What I really like actually is that
mana ya? Sini nggak sih, guys?
I think it was a little bit
Di atas Onyx, di atas Onyx.
the premise is there, which
nggak bisa lihat Jul.
off these A sites, they've never been one-dimensional. They've always had players through corridor, players through mid, and that's
Ini kita
really
hilangin dulu dah.
catching out the Boom rotation.
Nggak bisa lihat, gimana cara lihat?
And in committing that Viper's pit,
Kira-kira
Kocak lu.
Nah, ini udah santai.
Really like that. The one thing
very good.
see now is whether or not Boom can mimic that success.
Berserk Blaze King out. Kenapa gitu, Bang?
Without that aforementioned pit.
Biasa lah, biasa Cok.
Di bawah kill feed biasa Vi ya. Tapi
King out, Ravilin in.
itu terlalu OP Cok, tar jangan. Terlalu OP bercanda. Sido pakai Phantom kenapa sih?
Tahu udah bilang pakai Wandal.
Pakai Phantom robot Cok.
To stabilize the situation when it comes to these rounds.
They know exactly.
Beli mantan iya bro. Gua gak punya jersey Onyx soalnya.
Beautiful read here. The one thing that Onyx have going for them right now is they're going to be able to get to the speed site uncontested. What they do need to be able to do though is get this plant and get off this.
Yang baru keren yang hitam Cok. Jersey Onyx. Oh, line up.
Famous sends them to the next round, 5-5.
Oh, nggak line up ya?
I guarantee you, this is a series on our hands.
15-4 Cok, pantas gantiin gua anjing jago sekali loh. Jago banget Cok, pantas digantiin gua anjing. Mana minum gua?
Since they've had rifles in their hands, have been able to come back, stabilize things, bring things to an equilibrium, and now there is a good chance of Onyx being behind in this half. They themselves go for a timeout and they
Dukung Onyx apa, Bung?
under pressure.
Absolutely love is
Onyx.
Onyx calling the timeout this early. They realize that momentum.
Bukan karena
Onyx
gua
udah
gak
dikit.
suka sama Boom ya, tapi emang dukung apa kayak menurut gua kayaknya Onyx emang.
Kalau
Karena
Raffi
di-kick.
main juga dukungnya Onyx.
Kalau gua main pun gua dukung Onyx.
Iya.
Sama-sama jago kok. Aji, amin bang.
Famous still doing well. Slow down a little bit, but not too drastically. The player to watch out for is both Claybotal and Severin. These Vipers have really started to show themselves a bit now, and it means these after plants are really
Ayo
good.
Takel bangun, Takel jangan bobo.
Coming into this one, I know there's a
Agak
lot of
lagi
expectations
ini, Cok,
for
lagi
Boom, and
bete.
I think
Anjing,
Famous
karena apa tuh?
has been carrying this team on his
Halo.
back this particular
Halo
half.
Mola.
Without him,
Vi gak mau di sekolah sama Bang Kacu sama Nap.
considering how much
Gak apa-apa.
reliability he has using that chamber
Siapa,
on
Nat?
this map.
Nap.
Still has that null command path.
Oh no, podcast Ucil Moments.
Yang
Apa tuh,
bareng itu loh.
Gak apa-apa Vi kalau emerging ya kemana? Iya bro, santai bro. Gue kalau gue mention tentang gue di Boom apa segala macam, gue cuma bercanda sih guys. Jangan di ini. Jangan dikira serius. It's okay. Wih,
Moniet fights an open,
kena
that's-
jet deep.
That's exactly what you kind of
Everything
been seeing
happens
from
for a
Onyx so
reason,
far,
bro.
right?
It's
When it comes
okay.
to Moniet versus
Halo
Menang,
mantan, halo
bro.
bang,
it's always
halo.
been Moniet to come out on top.
Yeah, we're seeing a real jet difference right now. Luckily for Berserks, is the rest of the team are doing a very good job at sort of mitigating the impact this has had. But you can't
si Dustin
continue to
angle.
go to 45 and still hope to win
Oh.
here. Bit of a duel into corridor. No casualties yet. In fact, neither player is really going to emerge scraped at all. Just maybe hurt, damaged psychologically. As we see, Famous go for a bit of an ambitious peek into mid here.
Ini 5 lawan 4 kan?
It's not too far
Fikri
fetched,
dapat mid
right?
cross
It's
nih,
not too
pasti
far forward.
ada yang mati
It's
satu
very
nih.
careful.
Oh si Fikri
That's
nggak
what
ngambil angle
matters. If you
jauh.
look on the
Tap.
left extremity, there's only one defender there for Boom. Flipshooter yet to use his
Spot
ultimate.
on.
Better hope he's not
Siapa
beating
orang
that
yang
too
bikin
deep,
Hagai
but
getar?
it's
Iya, Cak.
definitely
Hagai
enough
getar
to
kalau ketemu Fikri.
keep him busy for rotation to come over. But
Body Love udah pakai semuanya dapat dari mana dah? Twitch Prime bukan sih Cok yang Body Love itu?
It seems Onyx have made a decision.
Body
to
Love
hit
gua
this B
nggak tahu deh
30
kalau itu.
seconds left as well. If
Kayaknya
Boom
setahu
can
gua
win,
either Amazon Prime atau
having
Twitch
the
Prime
KO
deh.
here is perfect.
Kena
Prime.
begal.
Omimore does get the pick in mid, but he himself dies when he rendezvous away. Now we're looking at a true
mati
V4
Molly.
over to the B site. Now they push. Flipshooter holding them off
Woo!
with a fragment, holding them off with his
Nice
gun
ball.
as well. It's all down to Severine. But
Severine,
he will
Severine,
kill himself.
Severine.
That kill. 10 seconds remaining.
Dukung
Not
mana
much
sih?
time.
Kok
Has to get the
Severine?
spike down. But
Severine.
Flipshooter, it's still on the back line. Big brings the space
Dukung-
for
dukung
Famous to
dua-duanya,
deliver.
bro, kan
He
di
comes
dopret.
on time, and that is Boom
Bener.
now ahead on that 6th round.
Flipshooter, he holds on to that null command. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it, he holds it, and he deploys it. Penultimate round in this first half. He uses it, and it's used to perfection. The Sky's unable to get the flash off to push him out of position.
Jeger.
Beforehand, he's already using his fragment, which kills Money.
Gila, Fikri plus
Money as
13.
well. Look at that fragment, just perfect. Then Money has to dive into it. Flipshooter, what's
Itu
around
mollynya
on his part, but
si
supported, of course, by
David
Famous,
di
who was
pintu
able to make his
apa?
rotation in time to save him. Shows that Boom may have got their adaptation in time,
Waduh, kurang
and they
lihat lu,
being able
Mas.
to end this half with one last hurrah.
Bang itu Ucok Binsar mana? Siapa Ucok
One
Binsar?
last hurrah. That's what they're looking for to at least increase the
Aiki,
gap
Aiki. Kalau lu butuh kill lu harus buru sekarang Ki, sumpah.
to win this map. Berserk's
Hai Ki, nice
so
Ki.
good.
Nice Ki.
This game he's been lacklustering. Only gets one instantly traded. Moniet showing who's boss. Now onto the A
Cahya
side.
tuh
They go,
udah kayak lihai banget Cok main jet Cok, sumpah.
giving them room.
Segitu
Viper's
ya?
as well. This is the last
Ini
round.
Ricohnya nggak
They've
pernah
used everything
dihancurin
out
loh.
of their exposure,
Aduh,
but Moniet
kena.
doesn't care about Viper's pits. He just runs out of it to get more kills. Tekbodal as well, low on health. Similarly to Severine, right? If he dies, a Viper's
Oi!
pit goes
Salah
there
hilang.
may be a chance. Kills
What the fuck,
through
berdua?
the smokes, kills with shock darts, and now puts Boom on the front seat. How do they deliver? They've got all hands on the steering wheel, and Onyx is trying to
Oh,
react to it. And
no.
they react to it perfectly.
Oh,
Two
last-
kills
last-
go their
last-
way.
apa?
Famous
Last boss, bro,
is
last
now
boss.
remains for Boom.
Jangan swing bareng, jangan swing
And now
bareng.
Spike can go down safely.
AWP, jangan swing bareng.
Famous, he's got the tour de force, but how can you isolate them right?
Kanan,
They're
kanan,
playing
kanan,
together.
kanan. Aduh,
They're gonna
takel,
play the
jangan
trade game.
takel.
But Famous is even
Tak
quicker
AWP,
to the
tak.
trigger. Shiro up against them, shows his elbow,
Oh,
shows his head.
takut, takut,
but the
takut,
second
takut,
he
takut,
gets it to do his second
Do,
time.
do.
Switches up
Oh.
position. Famous
Lah bening nggak beli full armor. Kayaknya dia ngedropin orang deh tadi. Kayaknya dia ngedropin. Severin ulti udah 3 kali, iya. Kayaknya dia plan sama
hero kalau Shiro.
Anjing, Orena bakil tai. Paling banyak masih 7 anjing sebelum Fikri.
Who did so well for Made in Thailand. We've got some of our chambers now who are really looking to elevate their teams and take them to the next level. Now, as we enter this second half, the one thing I'm really curious in is Boom made very big and very concerted efforts to get map control on their events. I want to see if Onyx is able to
Rizky kasihan banget anjing dari tadi kena fight-nya yang unlucky.
When they will inevitably attempt to do it on their attack.
A lot of questions to be asked here, and I think one of my main questions here, Chromo, really is how important is it for Onyx to actually win this map, right? It is their own map pick. Later on, we'll be heading into Fracture, then
what the
Haven,
fuck?
you know. How does this reflect in regards to the map?
So when they've played against each other so many times, you're inevitably going to be having repeats of maps. So yeah. While it would be nice to win your opening map, it's not a win condition for Onyx at the moment. I think that
tembakan duitnya si Bani. Oh, lupa berarti dia. Tapi tadi cara dia mati dia di headshot apa enggak? Kalau di headshot sih ya agak ada bedanya sih. Ente babang Eki, ente bang Bani. Red gantiin tackle Red kayaknya. Bisa lah. Kenapa? Kan lu mantan Onyx. Nah.
I mean, it's some fairly big boots to fill, isn't it?
Anjir, Raspberry garik, boom train.
Some teams under pressure they just turn into those diamonds, Pavlos, and this may be a
diamond. Kenapa enggak Luffy? Kan udah pernah ke Geonik, Vi.
Anjing, udah pernah foto lagi gua pakai. Ah iya, lu lebih sering sih, Jur. Udah latihan lagi pakai chamber.
We've been debated.
Oh, they use B2B. Wow.
4 players now towards this B site could be for good reason.
Dipakai lagi nih serat lama banget, Cok. Oh, pakai flash sekarang. No. Dari dulu nih strat
klasik anjing.
Di strat ini enggak pernah berhasil, Cok. Dari dulu sampai enggak pernah dipakai lagi enggak sekarang. Tapi pakai flash sih, tapi enggak ada lagi. Iya, tapi udah pakai flash masih gagal, berarti emang enggak bagus anjing kayak. Soalnya lu nggak tahu kalau itu kayak too much angle, Cok. Pilar bisa, Kabi bisa backside di wall. Nggak mungkin ngebutain semua juga nggak sih kayak tadi Cahya gitu karena timing. Mungkin kalau Cahya mantekin wallnya sih mungkin buta ya, gua nggak tahu juga. Rizky belum panas nih ya, mungkin Rizky next map kali next map.
I like how Boom have gone back through mid though. They've read the position where the gap in the defense is and now going through doors. Oh dear. My worry is how will the Sova deal with it?
Yeah, well, he's got the
Ini Hall bisa kan? Gila PK pede banget gak ada yang jaga Hall, Cok.
He can even throw he doesn't even need to take this fight, right? He can throw a recon when his teammates arrive and take the 2v4, take the trades. No reason to get too aggro. He's there to scout things out. Severine now creating a new
Severine, aduh, geli banget gue denger Severine anjing.
Look how far Boom had pushed up though. Playing around that container, they'll soon be spotted. I reckon Blazer King
ambil satu fight, guys. Ambil satu fight. Fight jadinya. Ente Dustin.
Kok ngomongnya Severin ya?
Iya,
Severin tai.
Famos kalau jadi duelis cocok gak? Cocok, Fikri jago cocok duelisnya. Fikri bisa semuanya gak sih duelis tuh? Raise, Jet, ya kan? Reina mah bisa gampang, Raise, Jet, Phoenix mah harusnya bisa juga sih.
Jagoan ZM, Cok.
Menurut lu nih, apa menyebab orang terpanas apa getar? Enggak sih, menurut gue emang ada aja orang yang kayak panasnya tuh lama.
Kayak mobil tua.
Kayak dia harus dapat momentumnya aja. Mungkin kayak sekarang di Rizky lagi nggak dapat momennya, jadi dia susah panasnya.
Lu tuh kalau mau tahu lu sabar atau enggak tuh dari pistol round, Cok. Dari cara lu nembak.
Enggak juga sih sebenarnya. Cara lu nembak pistol sama Vandal beda, Cok. Gak bisa lu gituin.
Enggak, ya dari versi itu udah kelihatan, dari cara lu ngaruh crosshair itu udah kelihatan.
Kagak lah. Gak bisa lu kalau lu gitu. Ya sih, ya udah lah terserah.
Dari pistol udah kelihatan nih.
Oh, gitu, Rat.
Iya. Betul. Kalau dari pistol nembaknya udah badan terus nih, udah segame nembaknya badan terus.
Tapi Rizky lagi underperform masih dari stage kemarin juga ya.
Makasih ya.
Stage kemarin dia emang lagi nggak dapet momen naik. Rizky lagi pacaran sama aku makanya underperform. Aduh Bang Isan, apakah Rizky punya pacar? Kemarin dia bilang nggak punya ayang.
JJ pacar.
Anjing.
JJ Slebel.
Kalau famous jadi duelis utama, Rizky bakal change role dong ya. Mungkin mereka punya line up di maksudnya kayak Map dimana line apa Rizky jadi second duelist atau initiator, terus Fikri yang
Chamber kemarin.
nggak maksudnya kayak jadi ini, jadi apa? Jadi kayak jadi second orang kedua gitu loh kayak si Bani sekarang. Tapi nggak tahu sih, mungkin kan Chamber juga dibilang dipakai Bani. Sama kayak lo nggak sih matanya lagi jadi sebenarnya ya nggak juga sih. Kayak mau gimana juga nih, oh si meta beda aja jadi random. Si Rizky metanya dari dulu kan selalu pakai jet, nggak ada beda ya.
Neon.
Kenapa nggak di diffuse? Oh, Bang Viv, Baselcom udah offline belum? Gue nggak di Fasicom lagi bro, udah pindah bro. People changes memories down, anjay bro, brother. Kita follow random mending sampai kayak iya cok. Apex lu bawa low life lu juara cok. Padahal ntar lagi nerf chamber saya banget lu nggak. Kalau nerf chamber itu nggak, percaya sama gue itu nggak akan ngubah apa-apa yang nerf chamber. Cuman orang harus lebih pinter aja mainin dia, nggak serekles sekarang. Mending Apex iya cok, mending Apex cok. Apex gue dari kemarin dimarahin Radia mulu kan. Wih, dipush.
Orang nggak pernah marah.
Ah, bohong. Gue dikatain mulu guys kalau main Apex sama dia. Katanya gue selalu mati, useless. Tweet Radia terapik to people changes memory dan apa tuh? Emang tuh? Oh, lo ke tweet gue rata. Lo ke tweet apa cok?
Udah banget itu anjing gitu yang zaman
krisis. Yang BTR.
Kagak, ini salahnya.
Gak mau geser ke Apex saya nggak bang. Percaya sama gue Apex cupu banget. Coba cupu banget anjing.
Lu jago, lu masih bisa main lah plat.
Gak bisa cok, cupu banget cok. Menembak angin, peacekeeper, gak whip ya Allah. Ya peacekeeper, aduh harus naikin sensi. Wih, kagak. Tapi kalau bahagia nggak mau TP, OTP-nya ke kanan.
Prove strong here. Severone's got a vandal, you know. It's a slasher with a spec. This Shiro, you can do the heavy lifting.
Jujur nggak tahu kenapa dulu gue ngerti itu anjing.
Coba-cobaan sama gue. Bang, gue main Apex kayak hampir tiap hari in the last 1 month, tapi selalu platinum bro. Ke diamond kalau udah mau naik diamond plat 1, terus sekarang plat 2 mau ke 3. Tadi siang gue main sama Kuroza sama Rizky kan. Anjing, kalah cok. Karena retake cok. Gue butuh 2 season buat bisa nembak di Apex ya sih. Mungkin banyak ini, mungkin banyak adaptasinya. Gak bisa gitu Rat. Lu tunggu season depan berarti Rat, oke?
Oh iya.
Tunggu season depan gue boleh bawa.
Kita main bareng, lu main gue main lu.
Iya makanya kita di season depan gimana nih bro?
Oke, lu jadi lebih baik kan nih bro.
Lu Apex main di server SG sih, server paling banyak cheater. Enggak, sekarang kita lagi sering main di Hong Kong. Karena di SG, karena radio udah diamond, suka kena 100 ping. Jadi kita main di Hong Kong 50 ping. Tapi emang SG banyak cheaters. Tapi ya Hong Kong juga banyak cok yang namanya Cina panjang itu malas banget. Tiba-tiba pala aja apa? Berapa main gue bilang cepet kan?
Karena cuma dapat 590.
Anjing. Masa Rizky mau nge-swing? Wih, what? Nice shot bro. Asik sekali ketemu cheater, ketemu no brain game iya. Tapi sekalinya
ini Raffi terakhir habis stream kita bahas.
Apa namanya semua apa? Dari semua time kayak gue main Apex, cuman pernah sekali gue di dos waktu main sama Flash sama temen anjing, entah kenapa tiba-tiba gak bisa gerak. Pertama kali ini. Main Tokyo udah paling aman ya. Hazimun bilang main Tokyo paling aman. Wih, hagai.
Okay.
What the fuck, guy?
That was a pixel wide and gets a kill.
Saying he's having a fairly quiet game. Pavlos, yeah, I'll take it back. Oh, I'm
Mas
sorry.
Ido bilang kayak, guy, why you take the
Exactly.
defuse?
What a round from
Eagle
Elmore.
21, yang lain belum 2
Second
digit.
half timeout really needs to come in. There you go.
Dia dia bakal 2 aja.
One round late, but you are moving to your full buy, so you do get a chance to prepare for that. And in
Ayo
terms
dong,
of
guys.
positions, what I want to see is Boom
Semangat,
right now
guys,
really
semangat,
like
guys.
the lineups. They like
Ayo,
getting
bro.
the spike down and just getting off the site. I want to see a little bit more aggression. I want to see him try and take orange, or try and even take pillar, or try and even have players in mid to lurk. We haven't even seen
Rank season sekarang
really
berada
come
susah
through.
apalagi
Just
split
also
1.
better
Emang sekarang
team.
split berapa,
Because,
Cok?
I mean, we saw Onyx do the exact
Oh,
opposite.
split 2
The
sekarang.
thing that you
Exactly.
want to
Satu
see
season ada
from
2 split.
Bayangin Vi kemarin
Onyx
main di
did
SG
that
sama
previous
tim
half,
gara-gara
right? You had
bronze
Monya
mulu.
pushing forwards with the assistance of
Iya makanya
Sens,
bronze yang
but
kayak level
like
20
Severin
gitu
also
udah males
helping
banget.
out with the
Tiba-tiba
dogs.
rampage
A
headshot
very
4 kali,
coordinated
mereka
Onyx
males
squad,
main
and it
anjing.
kind of shows why they've
Udah
picked up this.
rampage.
So
Halo,
there's
selamat
a
malam, malam, Bang.
alt manager from
Malam,
both
bro.
teams. Onyx, they've got 3
Kok
available.
sekarang
They're
nggak ada
about to
ini
get,
sih?
Munyets as
Di
well.
Tokped nggak ada steam wallet
Congratulations,
yang
may
dolar.
have impact this round, but
Nggak tahu.
the Viper's Pit and the Seekers
ngapain
definitely
beli
will.
Steam
Over
Wallet,
on
anjing?
Boom, the counter Viper's Pit
Iya,
is
buat si
available.
Raffi mau
Flipshooter
beli itu
has
kan.
that null command, but we've
Beli
seen
apa?
from
Kan
the first
kemarin lu
half,
beliin gua di
he
mana?
really likes to hold on to it until the absolute
Di
optimum
Steam-nya,
moment.
gua cariin
Right now,
dolar,
they're
cariin
Oh,
5
ya
dolar.
udah.
time to
Apa
wait
lu
for
mau
optimum
beli
moments.
BP?
Yes, it's only
Iya.
a 4
Iya,
round
BP
differential,
Raffi.
but Onyx, they have momentum, and as we've seen from these Indonesian
Biasa beli
teams,
voucher di
once
mana
they
sih?
have
Ini.
momentum, it's so hard to break it.
Tokyo paling bener tapi tryhard sama iya bener. Tokyo waktu itu gue ingat banget main sama si Free sama si Radia. Circle sekecil apa masih ada 10 anjir.
Berarti LGS, Cok.
Tapi emang Jepang ya gitu. Gue pernah ketemu teman-temannya si Fnatic Yukaf siapa sih Detonator siapa gitu gue lupa. Ya Allah gue di 360 pakai controller anjing malu gue. Gue di 360 Peacekeeper pakai controller lu bayangin ya Allah. Mantan of mantan iya bro emang mantan. Aduh. Oh hall split.
Lalu beli 90.000 ya lah, Vi. Biar nggak ribet.
Ya udah boleh.
Ya udah, terus gue isiin sekarang.
Agak.
Oh,
Oh look at this flank though.
He's on the flank. Watch for your back, Boom. And I don't think they're watching it.
Ah!
Oh, he misses
Saya!
it. Moniet, you can't afford that. NC Slasher takes advantage of the chaos.
Cahya no Phantom. Kenapa lu pakai Phantom bro?
With the kills, they're all across this side.
Nah,
and they're
ini
not
nggak
allowing
apa?
Onyx to
Nggak,
move.
gagal aja spraynya, nggak kena kepala.
With 2 players, but how much can you do honestly when there's so many Boom players
Wah,
around?
what the fuck,
Oh,
bro?
can you do it all? Shiro with 2 kills, but Berserk is right next to him, which leaves Elmore on a 1v2, unable to do it. It's Boom on top.
What a round from the members of Boom there.
Jangan.
And it's just
Weh,
what we wanted to
banyak
see.
bodoh kali
Watch
kalau
how
gitu.
you can start getting into your backline.
Lebih
You're able
bete
to start
cheater
cutting
pakai
off
Battle Royale
rotations,
daripada
preventing
FPS,
the
ya,
retake
bener.
from being set up properly. And what's really nice with Onyx, they played that beautifully.
Battle Royale kalau
To have
cheater udah
players in
susah banget
position
anjing.
to actually fight on all fronts. It's just when it came to those aim
Yang kurang dari
deals,
Boom
those
apa, Vi?
crucial aim deals,
Kurang
particularly
nge-kill
from
gak sih, Cok?
Munyet, the
Kurang.
player who has been
Kurang,
delivering
iya,
time
bener.
and
Kurang
time again.
nge-kill aja
Onyx
ini mah.
just
Masalah
not able
strat
to
sih
do
udah
that. It
bagus.
turns out
Ya emang
the
lagi nggak
only
dapet
gift
aja
that
mungkin nggak
keeps
tahu.
on giving, luckily for Munyet,
Kalau mereka
is
bisa
the
kayak
team
nge-frag kayak
that
biasanya
is
sih
doing
pasti ini
very
nggak.
well. 10 to 7
Maksudnya ya
free round
ini
away,
juga
so
nggak
free
one-sided
round
sih
separate
jatuhnya.
from
Tapi
victory.
maksud gua
There's the
kayak
Tour de Forces come out from
inilah.
Onyx, these duelist stilts.
Mungkin
Something
lebih
to watch
bisa
out for
lebih
as Boom go
sangit.
for some slow but concerted mid control.
Anjing. Ini nama stratnya apa nih? Gue kemarin disuruh gini juga, Cok. Wah! Nah, kalau itu gue nggak dapet tuh. Kayaknya, kayak gitu gue nggak dapet kalau itu. Gue disuruh gitu juga tuh, pirit. Kalau itu kayak gue nggak dapet.
Look how NC Slasher's pushed up as well. He's in the middle of 2 attacking players and he has no clue. Oh, he's been spotted now. Oh, but he gets one kill nonetheless.
Kok
Famous is
David
able
mati?
to trade back,
Oh,
which keeps
di-push
Boom
ya?
on top. While Severine is pushing
No!
forward himself, makes noise by
4
running,
tahun
and
2 ya?
Flipshooter spots him.
Kacok. Oh, balik.
This may actually turn into a false positive now because you've got Shiro and Lemmy who are both in positions to expect a push. The Tour de Force misses, and
Aduh,
now Shiro
jangan dilawan,
knows
Dok.
the attacks coming to this B site.
Ini takut
The issue
anjing,
is
Dok.
how quickly can Elmore get there? Is Shiro going to have to do this single-handedly?
He's simply outnumbered. On paper, this shouldn't be feasible, but if he can slowly try and pick them off,
Oh, satu.
that's the first, and there's 3 more.
Oh,
This is
udah ulti dah,
palatable.
30 seconds left.
Spike going down, Elmore
Di wallbang
now
nih, si
in
Rizky
the
nih.
fray. Oh, we know they're good at these. We know they're good at these retakes, and they're definitely going to give it a go.
Langsung jiggle,
Unsuri
kan.
available.
Oh, nah
Shot
shock
down
dart.
to the side, barely doing any damage, spotting out the first
Yah!
player, but it's Blaze
Dia
King to
jongkok,
start things off
Cok.
strong. Elmore gets
Jangan
caught with
jongkok,
his
Dok.
back to
Kalau kamu
his
set bang nggak
opponent.
set bro.
And that means
Habis
that
boleh mana server mana
Boom are
tergantung
still in this
ranknya
game.
nanti.
For me, Onyx now need that timeout.
Kayaknya
It's that
Platinum
shift in
SG
momentum,
masih
and as we've
oke
seen,
sih.
that momentum is so
Kenapa di sini dia yang mainnya lebih
Gampang
depan
anjing
sini.
Platinum SG.
Karena Boom udah structure mainnya. Kalau dia dulu masih bebas. Bang, kok kamu dukung Onyx? Karena jago cok Onyx cok.
so much because their utility usage is just perfect. We go into this next round and look at the ult manage from Boom. It may not be required because the buy from Onyx isn't great, which makes me suspect the timeout, if they lose this, is going to be next round. But you notice you have that Viper's Pit for the buy, you've got that Hunter's Fury for the man advantage, and should you end up having to drop to an eco, you have that Blade Storm on Berserks. Boom really couldn't ask for a better position right now.
I love that you said when they're building themselves up, making themselves look big.
Ini
Lah.
kita tadi dipikirin nih mau naruh TP di bawah nih lihat aja.
Ya.
Monia, what an entry,
Gila.
man. Like, you've got a Guardian. Relax, mate. Relax. Your team's on an eco. You
Rizky,
lifting
Rizky,
Rhyme as well. Trades his life. And their defense is looking even more comfortable. Now Boom are split up. They take the extremity of their previous
Jelek ulti anjing.
Ultinya
tactic
agak nanggung sih.
and are falling victims to Onyx positioning.
What I like
Parah
is the second
dibilang
Onyx
jelek sih.
realize that this round is winnable, they've then started deploying the Viper's Spears.
Nih kalau udah
Shiro
dapat
as well
menang.
doesn't need the kill, he needs the info.
And he gets it, right? He knows exactly where Famous is. He's got the recon as well.
Udah,
Especially
udah.
at it just reveals where Famous
Tapi
is.
kita masuk gimana cara permainan bakal cocok buat gantiin kan? Cocok sih. Mereka butuh yang agresif soalnya. Ya, so far kelihatan kan dia performing. Dapat satu dia.
Equalizing the playing field. Boom now with
Uy.
players as well as weapons.
Gila,
Sees
gitu
control.
cocok.
And Onyx may be in big trouble. We haven't seen Severin
Vamos,
come into the
vamos,
fight just yet. He's
vamos,
only got a
vamos.
Marshall. No way he can take Flip Shitter with that gun. Not anytime soon. Moni, he's gotten the first kill quite spectacularly. But it will be a spectacle if he's able to uncover the three that remain. Especially when the spike is planted for all
Triple
three.
pick.
All Boom have to do is just stay back. They have to make so many mistakes for Moniet to get away with a victory here. 3 bullets, 2 players. And a spike that desperately needs defusing and quickly touches it. He's hoping for another kill, but it will not be given as the round is taken.
Fabos.
What I absolutely
Pernah coba
love
Rizky
from
Chamber
them
banding
is their
duelist
on-the-fly
initiator
decision
gak, Bang?
making. It is
Belum pernah.
flawless. They realize that with Famous
Rizky
over
Chamber
in their
pernah,
window,
Bunny
they
duelist
decide to
belum.
actually use that to
Gue
their
initiator
advantage.
pernah
They
kan so
realize
far.
that for Onyx, in order to duel him, they need 2 players, which means
Kok
that
Windowsnya
there's
belum
clearly a player
diaktifasi?
on
Gak
B
mau
who's
bro.
having to make
Belgit
that
sudah kaya
rotation.
bro.
And as that rotation comes in, they're able to absolutely shut it
Belgit.
down. Famous
Ini udah kayak Tens
Lighting
carry
up
Sentinel.
time to be able to zone
Belgit
out,
Steve
Jobs.
zone out, I do apologize, Severin.
Hah?
Microsoft siapa sih?
Microsoft kan-
wrong Viper.
Yeah.
But they're
Aduh,
able to
bener,
shut
Bill
down
Gates
and then
saya.
Bill
revert
Gates.
to that spike plant. Here's that timeout we wanted
Bill
from
Gates.
Onyx. I really like that. Both
Apa?
teams are using them fairly frequently.
Emang
but
gue bilang apa
the
tadi?
issue is, Boom, off the back
Bill
of the round,
Gates.
they've won off
Bell,
aiming series.
Bell?
They now
Colgate,
have
Colgate.
this
Colgate.
huge
Colgate.
like a myriad of abilities
Rizky
to
kayak
just
kata-kata
dump
gitu kepikir
onto
iya
Onyx
makanya.
the second we see Onyx get
Karena
a
dia
foothold
sekarang
in this
udah
round.
masuk ke gameplay ya tim gitu loh.
Realize the tempo discrepancy, right? As soon as they feel that Boom is
Kayak
gonna
gimana
hold on this
iya
game,
memang si Fikri ini emang pada
they can
dasarnya emang
take
jago
charge of it
soalnya.
themselves by taking a small timeout. They did it the previous half, right?
Yeah.
They seemed in control now on defense, but Boom, they themselves have switched up their playstyle. Instead of going in as full force, try to play the map a little bit more, play the info. And now it's their turn, Onyx turn,
Lagi nonton
to
Dexter
show
tadi
that
anjing.
they can adapt, that they can stay on top in regards to these macro plays.
On the topic of adaptation, we do see the operator come out onto Elmimore, and
Almost
I think that's a
kayak
great
Luffy
purchase.
Cold
Bearing in mind
anjing,
that
Cold
it's the kind of Elmimore versus Berserks now are the 2 players who I really want to see step it up in sort of
Tadi
giving
oh,
that sniper
ada
to
banget feel
Elmimore,
loh
giving
coba di
that
tapi nggak tahu semua.
opportunity to do
Pasti
so.
masih
He's being
mospek
relatively
kayaknya
passive
menurut
with
gue.
it, but to be honest,
Gak
he
akan
doesn't have to be
sesignifikan
too
itu soalnya
aggressive because
nerfnya.
you already have a
Cuman
pretty good idea as to how Boom have been
kayak
playing. They've
mekan
not been too sneaky.
apa?
They've been fairly
Cuman mechanical aja
loud about their
yang
approach.
di
The
nerfnya.
issue
Tapi
is
kayak
that when Boom are loud about their
gameplaynya
approach, it
masih
means
belum
there's
berubah.
clearly going to be another avenue they have to worry about.
Asli nak.
Map 2 apa? Map 2 Fracture, Pick Boom. Map 3 Haven.
That's a great reference.
Ingat ya kalau lawan Boom jangan ke tower.
Ntar di shorty cok.
They get ready
Iya.
for this initial defense here.
A slight take coming in from him. Flash drive. Flip Shitter.
Udah ban.
Enter. Hunter's
Aduh,
Fury.
kena
Ooh,
ban
that
nih.
could be Flip Shitter in trouble. Oh, he's avoiding it. And now has a null command to use. Would have kept them
Waduh,
alive if
dibalik
the Hunter's
kom.
Fury would have hit him again, but he gets a lot of tags. That's the important part, and puts everyone to a low health standpoint. But all 5 players survive from each side.
Mau di heal dulu nih
The
si
issue
Duk.
is, Boom are trying to play lineups again. They've fallen back into their old ways.
Not quite though, right? There's a few left behind in the Viper Spit, which is how Onyx need to get onto the site. Without it, they may be in trouble. First trade to come through, but Severine feels in his element. He loves the toxins, but it is Tekpoto with his own Viper Spit to move in and out of the
Rizky nggak mati sih. David nggak mati. David nggak mati nggak masalah nih. Aku ingin bermain kompetitif kembali nanti ya bro.
10-10 and with Famous now on 27.
Kalau ada yang mau ngetim sama gue bro.
He is making sure that Boom kicking and screaming. He is dragging them to this finish line. What I really like as well is I was worried, as you mentioned, I was worried they're falling back and playing lineups. The same thing that was really harming them in the earlier stages of this half. They've actually made that adaptation.
Vivi ngetim sama gue Apex tapi ayo fresh carry gue. Gak usah ajak Radia tapi hidup soalnya.
Go to the other side of Viper's Pit. They're having a few
Nah.
players just lurk in and around the site.
Maaf bang carry gue. Rizky ganti dah. Aduh minta push. Nice Ki akhirnya Ki. Kick Radia Vi, ntar gue kick Radia.
Lol kalah Onyx.
I think Onyx choke yes. Lu mewing tuh apa cok? Kan udah kemarin yang gantiin Mika. Siapa yang gantiin Mika nih? Rod siapa yang gantiin Mika? Yang gantiin Mika kemarin siapa?
Itu Mika padahal main.
Oh itu Mika.
Ganti nama doang.
Mika cok. Gimana jadi teammate Radia Vi? Gue belum pernah ngetim sama Radia cok. Hampir waktu itu di AE tapi tidak jadi. Dikasih ayam pop terus dia pergi.
Surprisingly, an attack operator on the chamber, something we don't see all too often, but something that isn't exactly unorthodox. Really
Do or die bro. Onyx must do something man. Oh!
Is insane and he carries on. Doesn't care he's on the attacking side now, right? He's been doing splendidly on the defense and now he's opening things up by taking slow peeking positions and rendezvousing back when required.
I actually love that from the Sober to
Smoke
shoot the Aldrin.
apa?
It means
Smoke
that
ala
the
boom.
mid isn't spotted. There's the trade. That is really effective, Pavlos. I love it. And now for Onyx, look how their final players are separated.
Tadi di wallbang
Right
cok
now,
sama
Shiro
si
is
Dusty.
so alone. Unless we see some absolutely godlike play, he's going to get shut down and Boom are going to be able to get onto the safe site.
Shiro has a highly
Yah,
influential
gagal
The
reconnya.
recon dart missed.
and he's all by himself. He's up against the three and they're coming all from different
Onyx ngecok.
directions.
Iya. Kapan gabung boom lagi? Kalau
Trademark
nggak tahu bro.
won't be enabled since the chamber is
Saya ada
there,
donat.
which means Shiro is
Vi punya
literally all
kucing
by
ngaruh ke
himself.
aim gak sih?
Severin is
Punya
coming
kucing
in, but it
ngaruh
won't
bro.
be in time.
Cat
It
buff.
really won't. Boom
Pussy
taking their
buff.
time. Shiro
What the?
first, okay. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe that's a good chance. No, Berserks will be shutting him down. Maybe Shiro did his job. Maybe that's all he could have done there. But it's up to the rest of them to now pick up the
Well,
pieces.
consistency is
Although
missing on boom.
Berserk shows
Like you
who's
can top
boss.
and bot frag.
And considering this is Onyx Pit, considering they've been so far ahead earlier on in this map, Boom have completely
Like a
switched
flip
that
overhead
script.
suka greget
Remember,
nonton.
at the start of this series, we were questioning who is ranked
Masalah
one in
inkonsistensi
Indonesia.
menurut
Onyx,
gue emang
in
Valorant
their
susah
head-to-head
sih
matchup,
konsisten.
is
I mean
the
like
one who have been beating Boom
game ini tuh terlalu
consistently
banyak faktor
5 to
selain
3
nembak
in
juga
this
sih.
series. So
Positioning,
Boom is
timing,
only
utility.
about getting to these upper bracket
Kalau
finals.
CS bisa
This
sih
is
lu bilang
only
kayak lu
about
jago
that
konsisten
rank
bisa.
one
Tapi
Indonesia
kalau
spot.
Valorant menurut gue
Pavlos,
nggak bisa.
This is about revenge.
It really is, and Boom just wants a piece of this pie. Wants to say, we're the
Rizky
best.
sekali kena
guys.
impact banget. Iya
Onyx,
makanya dia emang
this is
lagi
your
nggak
map
dapet
pick,
air.
but it's our map.
Ini
Tim
kena
April ada di
comeback
turni kemarin
momentum,
terus.
Cok.
Oh goodness.
Per paling ada di
They were
turni-turni
dancing for a
komunitas
while, and
harusnya
interestingly
udah
enough,
bisa dipakai.
now they're starting to save,
Kalau
they're
Bungkil
realizing
Salmu
that
famous
they
ikut gak
need
Vi?
to
Harusnya sih
beat
ikut
these
lah.
guys.
Mereka nggak ada
They're
pilihan
just a
lagi.
moment away from losing their map.
Pasti kayak ntar kan
And for Boom,
low-nya
it's
di
been a
extend
solid
gak sih
performance.
harusnya?
Yeah, no, the Hounds have definitely figured out how to deal with those prickly things on the back of that hedgehog. And they're taking over. They really are. Little by little. And,
Cara benerin
now
positioning
map
gimana bang?
points
Itu
on their opponent's
jam
map
terbang
pick.
sih,
So
harus
it's
main
Onyx
sih.
with everything they've got to try and keep them in the
Ucil
game.
saat tahu timnya stuck di 11.
Right, and interestingly enough, Onyx
Tapi
actually
gara-gara apa ya mereka kalah ya? Ini Hagai nggak perform aja.
certainly not pretty,
Kayaknya.
but Elmi
Nggak
Moore
kayak
is one away
biasanya.
from a tour de force, so he is going to be able to just get that ult point and hopefully get it out as soon as possible. Munyet is going to be able to bring out a Blade Storm, so it's not like Onyx undefended.
Kapan stream Apex
going
lagi
into
Vi
this.
nanti ya bang?
It's just the momentum where they're
Jago
really
mau
lacking,
jago
but
dulu baru
look at
stream.
the cash they have in the bank. They're going to be more than happy to play out
Champion
the
udah
rest
bisa
of this
pro kayaknya.
map.
Champion
Munyet
mungkin
going
ya.
aggressive, though, is going to give a lot
Karena
of
split kan
information.
LCQ
I
doang.
don't think Flipshit has heard this.
Oh, kena dapat timing dia
He
lihat.
gives us about the trademark and goes all the way around to cave.
Balik ban.
Oh no, check your right.
Oh.
And he doesn't. That's flip shit on top, and so is his team.
Look at the rotation this has caused as well. The chamber moves away. The Sova now gets wary of mid. For Boom, they only really have 3 players.
Decision making game ini susah banget sih, iya, karena lu kayak harus split second gitu loh. Decision making di sini tuh karena,
Just perfect. How does Onyx react now? They're spending an extra player. Shira heading towards the A side. Does this one put things up towards the B? Maybe the next place in contention is going to be Elbow. NC Slasher has to come out on top here. Has to get themselves
si Jason pernah dikata-katain Radia. Biarin Radia irrelevant, Sok, biarin saja.
Coming on top here.
Anjing 13-10.
Apaan?
Ada yang bilang, menurut lo gimana PRX sudah bisa ngalahin Fnatic Optic padahal si Jason pernah dikata-katain Radia.
Apa? Kapan lu katain Jason?
Gak tahu.
Emang katain apaan, Cok?
Gak tahu, Cok. Lu pernah katain dia apa, Cok?
Gak tahu, Cok.
Elevate themselves to take Onyx
Anjing ada Ibrahimovic.
13 to 10.
Yang kanan.
That second half, right?
Iya lah yang kiri bukan
They were just hitting their shots. They had the good retakes.
Siapa, woi?
Boom sent to fall
Live FIFA lah, FIFA dead game
and
anjing.
after that, everything went smooth sailing for them, right? There was wind in their sails, and they were able, with momentum, to take down Onyx. What a performance!
What I really like about this matchup, and this is something for sort of newer viewers when it comes to Valorant, is this really shows momentum.
Well, guys, this has been an epic matchup, but there are more to come. Fracture and
Gue Fred terus kasih tau ya.
Apaan?
to a small break before our
nggak
analysts
tahu gua.
are here to break
Gue
it down.
dulu, terus kasih tau kalau misalnya.
Vibom GH gak sih? Setau gue semua GH kecuali Fikri. Iya, ya.
Iya?
Iya bro, tenang bro.
Oke bro, Eva dulu bro.
Jing, nonton Fit tuh lagi live Apex tuh, Friday.
Oh ini, mendingan nonton Monday, Cek.
Arvid. Enggak. Fit itu movement, Monday mah pro player.
Monday mah jago, Cek. Fikri alergi
Itu
telur
jago,
makanya gak
movementnya
GH.
juga jago. Tuh Arvid tuh lumayan tuh rate-nya anjing.
Aduh gue pengen DM tapi mager. Nonton apa ya? Nonton orang lain aja lah.
Nonton
apa,
ini,
Cuk?
nonton Dexter tuh, Dexter Stepsister lagi live tuh. Dexter.
Ini siapa Dexter?
EXO.
Gue kira fotonya dia itu siapa, Cok?
Enggak
Aquaman
lah.
ya?
Kayak Kailekan.
Dexter, Kilopos sama Lalabang.
Mr. Hackers.
ผมต้องเช็คเองดิผมต้องเช็คเองดิ
Anjing. Atau Jason, Cok. Jason dari dulu.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Okay. Holy crap, you eat there. Yeah.
Cek aja ke tim nih, Vi. Lu main Apex aja udah.
Nah, dia jago semua game sih tapi sih.
Dia kayak Yesus sih menurut gua.
Imperial Hall lagi offline, Bro.
Alright, same thing this time.
Vi, kenapa Rizky dah dari
Pagi-
VCT
pagi
kemarin nggak
buta,
tahu, Bang.
anjing.
Pretty solid. I got a quick jack they
Tinggal beli
kind of sub.
duelis sih, Bung. Anjing beli, Cok. Fikri dulu duetnya Radia, sekarang Bani. Naik level gak sih, Vi? Iya lah, Cok. Gue Cok.
Any tips on shooting through smoke and returning the fire? Pray and spray. Pray that God.
Gen Burton.
Genburton.
Kok nggak ada
Solo player.
webcamnya deh?
Nah, sekarang udah Genburton sekarang Dark Zero.
Right.
Lah, kemarin dia juara, Jin.
Con, I think.
Oh iya.
Goblok. Dia juara LGS ini. Vilu seneng apa sedih? Ya, biasa aja, nggak seneng.
Con looks free actually.
Genburton.
Ini kenapa nge-lag
Who
banget?
the harvester shoot? Oh no, it's actually over there. What is that audio?
Apa?
That sounds like harvester. This game's audio is non-existent. Doesn't exist. It's gone.
Genburton sebelum Dark Zero apa sih?
Ah, lupa
Accident,
gua.
thanks for the
Rick ya.
gifted
Oh,
to the
Ricky.
Eli, the VIP fake VIP.
Rick.
Rigi Knight. Tahu.
Dia main pub doang aja ini si Fate ini, tapi yang nonton dia 6.000,
Iya.
Cok.
Iya.
Sup, man, halo Lam.
Tuh lihat movement-nya
Tercium
pakai
bau
kecap.
farewell Rizky nggak, Vi? Nggak. Kenapa? Move on apa?
Lu nonton aja dia ke gedung adu mekanik.
Ini beneran
Iya,
dia adu mekanik orang-orang, Cok.
Dia solo lagi. Kalau lihat ya, dia Movementnya lebih jago.
Dia
dari
pakai
ini, Mas.
4x3 dah setahu gua.
Menurut gua movementnya lebih jago dari Eso.
Iya, ya iyalah kalau ini mah iyalah cek.
Double PK ngentot gak?
Enggak ada dibuang.
Wait, what the?
Yah. Skin PK-nya keren dah.
Ini PK season 1, 2, udah lupa gua. Frostbite, PK Frostbite ini.
Di kokang cok PK. Nonton Mandi Vi bocek PK. Iya, Mandi jago cok Mandi nih. Udah lucu orangnya terus jago ini. Bang, aku bocil ACU. Sama bang, gue juga bocil ACU bang. Bocil ACU main Apex. Jago sekali loh.
Lu kalau mau jago main Pathfinder nonton Squirrel tuh.
Oh, gua lihat tadi klipnya. Dia kayak keren banget gitu apa zipline-nya. Gila cok plus 19 Fikri anjing semerping. What the fuck?
Smurfing on VCT anjing.
Plus 19. Anjing, harga geter sih cok GG. HS harganya 18 plus kepake gara-gara di AWP sih. Ini kayak cara pakai senjata tadi.
Fikri AWP juga 31.
Coba lihat Storman kalau nggak Taxi. Iya, kalau Storman jagonya Octane kan setahu gua. Taxi jagonya apa ya? Dia kayak bisa semua dah kalau Taxi dah. Tim yang lolos ke champion siapa Vi menurut lo?
Nontonnya pas Session C1 doang anjing Storman.
Menurut gua yang lolos kalau nggak Bleed ya pengen si ini apa namanya pemain boom. Tapi agak ribet memang jalan yang situ karena di Secret ada Bleed ini Bloodbath nih anjing Bleed Secret. Yang di bawah masih ada AE. Kalau Oni ke bawah lawannya Order Cerberus gak sih harusnya? Kalau ini kalah.
Enggak ke bawah lawan
dia harusnya diputer enggak?
Iya di bawah, kalau yang di atas ke bawah, yang ke bawah.
Oh, iya ya benar sorry apa bet. Berarti harusnya order menang lah ya. Order lawan gue pegang Bleed atau Secret ya. Kemarin gue ngeliat Secret lagi shaky sih, tapi Bleed jago juga loh. Kayak gue pegang Bleed dah. Order Bleed terus AE Onyx. Enggak, belum tahu. Tapi mungkin ya 1-0 possibly 2-0 sih kalau gini momentum. Momentum base banget salah. 2-0 AE Onyx, Order Secret. Order Secret. Terus Order Secret habis itu main Order Secret cawan apa sih Secret lah ya. Goblok enggak dong. Secret yang menang. Terus di sini antara Aya atau Onyx. Gue pick Onyx sih kayaknya. Secret Onyx di sini. Secret Onyx ketemunya yang kalah Boom sama Bleed. Wah itu seru sih. Hage kayaknya pernah ngomong di podcast season kalau malas ketemu famous. Iya makanya. Si Hage selalu bilang kalau ketemu Fikri dia ini kayak overthinking. Face Watson naik down player pinter sih bukan buffon. Nggak sih menurut gue Face Watson jago ini aja sih. Jago nembak aja sih sebenarnya. Kayak masih kayak bocah jago nembak aja gitu. Dan timnya pun iya maksud gue tapi kayak dia tuh sama timnya tuh kayak mainnya kayak ya maju aja. Emang cara majunya aja mereka kayak bagus. Bleed apakah underrated ya? Bleed menurut gue underrated sih. Itu Scars mantap juga Fish main Pokemon dari player sama Tyson. Iya makanya ini si Scars sebenarnya sih oke sih, tapi kemarin nggak tahu dah. Emang Apex susah sih juara turnamen.
Gak ada yang tahu anjing siapa juara di Apex.
Yeah, it was like a mixed NA EU fucking.
Kalau udah jago semuanya jago anjing.
Pretty bad. But I mean 5k is 5k.
Umber, would you mind the versus guys have asked us to play the fucking league or whatever, where you have to pay 500 to enter, and I said no.
Damn. Yeah, I don't got that kind of money.
Yeah, I think it's a lot, bro.
Money's tight.
Yeah, it's too much for us.
The meta right now is just WK. So
Alliance can definitely afford that, but we can.
Money's tight.
No.
Farm join tournament, that's not bad though. Like that's like 10.
Gue harus belajar wall jump juga cok, gue nggak bisa ini.
Emang masih nggak bisa?
Iya. Kayaknya ada yang lolos dari Indo ke Turki nih. Iya bisa jadi cok, masih ada 3 tim soal kita. Oh ya fanatik Yukaf jago tuh. Ya Yukaf juga, Yukaf gila anjir. Yukaf sih kalau lihat highlightnya di Twitter gitu, move on-nya sih bener-bener godly anjing. Ya apa coba coba visi Big Z. Iya paling anak Excel.
Lu bro.
Kalau nggak siapa anak yang Orkin dia Revenant.
Bro.
Lu diem lu bro. Bro lapelin kemana Vi? Ini baru balik deh. Indo bisa sampai final nggak bisa satu tim aja? Bisa. Kalau mainnya kayak gini sih, sengit gini sih bisa pasti. Pakai scroll jamnya. Iya cok, gue lagi belajar wall jam tapi nggak bisa nih. Cacat. Lu finals mulai tanggal berapa Vi? 13. Tapi pelajaran gue lupa gue tanggal berapa. Wah, no reply. Wah, kok kiri mana? Ini kok kiri? Gak ada kok. Wait, what? Ah, Indonesia tadi kok kiri? Hah? Bentar.
Parah.
Tadi kayaknya. Ah iya. Gue gak. Oh, ngecek. Satu rafcan. Enggak. Tadi gue gak lihat yang donate siapa sih. Tapi tadi gue jawab pertanyaannya soalnya. Ntar gue cek dulu. Tadi gue inget kok di mana donate-nya. Nonton Raf udah mulai. Oke. Belum rangka.
That's a shame because looking forward to seeing them there. Hedgehogs very nimble.
Mau spoiler gak? Jangan dong.
Ini makan apa, Bro?
Apa?
Ini kenapa?
The analyst desk broke it down perfectly, right? I mean, I fall under the idea that I also want to see a third map. I also want to see, you know, good action, but yeah, this is
Gue ahead ya, sorry. Iya. Kalau Kogiri kan bisa Kogiri sekarang lagi di belakang Hyung ya. Kemarin kan story Kogiri kan lagi di belakang Hyung tuh. Jangan spill kok, bahaya ini. Ntar tidak seru dikadik. Iya, kalau dari ketikannya kayaknya Boom lagi unggul, setuju gue sama Mola Vidai. Kayaknya lagi bersemangat kok Giri, kayaknya lagi unggul guys. Berarti harusnya pistol menang Boom dulu harusnya. Fit call dulu kita fit call. Mana nih? Si Hyung lagi fokus tapi kasihan dia ntar.
Oh Hyung cepet banget dari Malaysia ke Indo.
Kan dia cuma 2 hari, bentar. 4 kata lucu, Vi sekarang udah jadi 4 kata keren, cok. Pistol run Boom Esprot. Beneran di fit call ke gue? Sabar. Tapi kan lagi ini ya. Halo kok. Nah. Mana sih Hyung? Oh my god, halo. Oh yeah, guys, good luck. You guys play already? Ya Allah, malas kok. Jangan liatin yang itu kok. Yang itu gak usah. Oke, udah. Hah? Oke, yo, bye-bye. Oke, thank you kok. Bye-bye. Yo. Berani fit call, bro. Anjing GG. Si Hyung tadi lagi lepas headset, mungkin lagi timeout kali. Nah, fit call bener. Iya, Zak. Kok gak main fit? Lu diem, boy. Hero Prasetyo. Oh, 1v1. Oke, Dustin menang sih. Ah, benar. Berarti benar. Bang Mola Vidai tadi berarti benar, Cek. Lagi menang, Cek. Cek. Bang Raffi mau nanya, ini lebih better G Pro biasa apa G Pro Superlight? Superlight aja. Karena sensornya lebih bagus ke sebenarnya Superlight juga.
Waduh, kurang tahu loh, Mas. Anak Riser, aku anak Riser loh sekarang.
Kayaknya sih mendingan Superlight sih. Gak ada niatan jadi pro player Apex bang, gak ada bang.
Enteng atau enggak gitu.
Kayak kalau misalkan kita mau pindah niat jadi Apex, kayak kita telat gak sih?
Telat banget.
Kenapa nggak nonton yang Indo? Karena ini lebih cepet, I think.
Telat apaan?
Apa?
Delay ininya.
Enggak, kalau mau jadi pro player Apex telat, maksudnya startnya udah telat.
Enggak anjing.
Indo behind ya kan, Indo behind. Yes, I agree. Indo behind bro.
Masih bisa jadi pro player Apex.
Tapi ribet lah bro.
Semuanya turni gitu semua dari qualifier, nggak ada yang invited aja.
Iya sih, tapi maksud gua kayak lu untuk ngejar skill gapnya tuh kejauhan sih maksud gua. Kayak sekarang Valorant aja kayak orang, kayak lu bayangin aja kita kayak di Valo sama kita di kayak pro player di Apex, cok. Kayak orang-orang yang kayak masih upcoming itu kan pasti kan kayak ngejar kita kan susah.
Aussie tiket atau Aussie beef. Kalau gue nanya Takil sekarang kan gue dimarahin nih.
Bang, Sabtu ada 2 event watch party, pilih datang ke yang mana, dari Warna atau Liga Game?
Kalau lu niat banget pasti bisa.
Liga Game sama ini kan ya, sama Persija kan ya. Kalau sekarang sama Persija, lu maksudnya kayak lu fans Persija atau pengen ketemu Yor sama Kacu sih Persija aja. Lihat Latvia anjing, orang dari kelas aja yang baru main dari season 9. Iya sih, fresh. Tapi enggak gue di follow masih GG cok, enggak mau, gue masih mau follow.
Anjing, masih GG serius. Yang udah GG siapa emang?
Via akan sacrifice pernah scream sama Persija yang main siapa? Anjing, kata siapa cok? What the fuck? Yang punya nama sacrifice bukan gua doang kali. Pernah scream sama Persija, anjing. Makasih bang infonya, sama-sama. Kalau misal dari mouse yang wire terus pindah ke mouse wireless, yang penting mending mouse apa bang? Kalau mau tergantung budget. Kalau misalkan budgetnya mau mahal, Superlight bisa, murah, mouse gue juga bisa nih kayak 304 cuma 400.000.
Kayak lagi tawuran anjing. Teriaknya. Atau gue liat di Twitter Bung. Oh, udah kayak
si dasarnya emang gitu aja. Feeling map 3 enggak sih. Menurut gue nih 2-0. Map fracture dari waktu gue masih di situ, anjing waktu gue masih di situ. Apa? Kuat fracture kuat. Kemarin pun 13-1 win si siapa? Griffin cok. Hyung lepas headset technical pause, ya benar kan, lagi technical pause. Tak siapa mungkin DC. Maravi Rafathar apa kabar? Anjing. Gak tahu bang. Di tim gua ada Gibi relax sama anjing goblok. Ini offline kah? Enggak ini online. V itu ada mantan CEO movie. Iya, ada Kogeri dari tadi menemani gua cek. Griffin mah nggak bisa dibandingin sama Onyx. Iya sih benar sih, tapi lihat sih. Karena terakhir waktu kita lawan Onyx di sini kita kalah sih, gue inget. Oi, oi, oi.
Takil dia marah nggak ya?
Janganlah dia goblok, ngapain cek? Lu ngapain sih nanya apa sih?
Nggak, dia kemarin dia beli yang chicken atau yang beef snack packnya.
Goblok, itu dia beli yang beef.
Yang beef.
Lu nanya ke gua, orang Takil aja yang mesen gara-gara gua, lu tanya ke gua lah.
Tadi kan lu nggak jawab, gue nanya tadi.
Gua tuh tadi tuh lu gak jelasin lu mau ngapain tuh gak lu? Apa iya lagi baca strats anjing, baca strats cek kayak gitu. Oh, enak kalau nggak akan gue beli bro.
Bener.
Anjing Dustin 2 round killnya 7 cok, 4K sama 3K. Iya nggak sih? Berapa?
Adanya chicken and beef.
Ah iya 4K nya bener. Iya chicken and beef bener itu chicken and beef.
Dia beli yang S atau yang M?
Dia beli yang M, tapi yang M kecil juga katanya. Jadi katanya next time dia mau beli yang large.
Mahal cok.
Ya tapi kenyang.
Kalau beli ayam geprek 20.000 kenyang lu. Gua kasih tauin nih.
Iya 3K, iya 3K 4K cok gigi. Emang brimstone power cok, fat man.
Gue beli yang chicken aja ya.
Anjing fast. Diras. Anjing. COD. Aduh mati Bani. No, Bani. Kena COD cok. Fuck.
Coba yang M dulu kali ya.
Iya ya, coba dulu. Tapi kalau next time menurut gue mendingan lu.
King Snack Pack.
Rizky pasti kill Hagain harusnya. Kalau kecuali dia di one tap.
Di rumah gua.
Iya di one tap. Oke, never mind.
Ntar gue cek dulu deh kalau yang last berapa.
Aduh,
pengen nangis gue liat harganya.
Satu drop kata si Fikri. Oh, Fik. What the oh my fucking god, gue insecure kan. Aduh, ente bro. What the fuck? Astagfirullahaladzim bro. Anjing jangan jago banget apa jadi orang anjing.
Mau pamer lu, nggak komen sama Fikri lu, hah? Nggak nih si Zul. Mau pamer aja.
Wah ini si gila sih. Tapi first bulletnya gak ada yang kena ke kepala dia cok. What the fuck, kok bisa gitu dah. Coba dapet tuh depannya. Famous anjing Fikri gila dah. What the fuck? Oh gila cok.
to get a buy-in.
Very good.
Reso ultimate.
Very interesting personalities, you know?
What's interesting is that Onyx, they took a lot of
Kau kira spoiler on Twitter? Oh really? Apakah akan di buy out?
Dulu nggak tahu makanya ini
Kita
beli medium dulu.
kita tanya ini aja cok, kita tanya yang punya organisasi Kau Gary apakah masih di sini? Halo Bro Raffi, miss you halo man. Ya. Oh nice feed. Ya, buffer cok. No, what happened? Internet gua kah? Aduh, sorry guys. Sorry guys.
Main entry for Elmimore. And Blaze King is just waiting for the right moment to help his teammate Techbudle to get the spike down.
Oh!
What a flick!
Di flick palanya cok.
Everything has to come down to this guy out into the open.
No, David, don't spray.
And that means that Monyet puts him to his grave and gives Onyx the equalizer.
Monyet has now realized that pulling a famous is something that only Boom can do, to which into Inception. 2-2. Onyx now equalizing.
Ntar bangun pagi ketemu si Rizky sama Pro aja lagi nih.
Incredible little. It doesn't have to be a huge amount of kills, but it's two really high impact kills in both rounds. Really solid commitment here, and the fact that you're able to make up for the fact that Tebotal did such a good job at getting tower control, really effective. Now, Onyx
jadi
to sort of
apa?
respond.
Spoiler apa? Cuma 2 round di depan. Oh, oke. Jangan spoiler kok. Apa?
Kaget kan tadi pagi-pagi udah lihat bertiga main Apex.
Iya cok. Pagi jam 10 pagi loh. Gue masuk Discord, berdua nih pas masuk gue bilang bener cok langsung bermain.
Lu bayangin kita mulai dari jam
anjing di rush.
Hidup sehat bro, hidup
Lah,
sehat.
Hagai.
Kenapa Zoka aja?
Kena boom. Severine, stop saying Severine, man. Kenapa si Fikri pakai klasik dong ya, by the way? Sudah kill lagi. Severine. Iya kenapa?
Oleh sens Fikri kalau nggak salah terakhir 0,49. Jadi dia bocah sering ganti cok. Kalau share konsisten.
Nice fit.
Bro.
Nice guys. Lu DDC sama siapa tuh Vi? Sama Raflen sama Hazim. Gue tadi habis kenapa smoke-nya si takel ke dalam ya?
Ini si Cing nanya gua cok.
Iya tadi kan di Twitter kan?
Iya tapi ini dia DM gua lagi.
Oh.
Dia bilang Keychron is kinda expensive.
What do you mean you reach gitu?
Skor Fikri bagus 5-5-5. Bani Vanity kah? Enggak sih kayaknya. Dia nggak pernah main smoke anjing si Bani. Halo Sarway, YouTube username is back yes bro. Anjing itu apaan tuh 10? Oh lu udah masuk SMA Pin. 10 8 lu apa tuh masuk tuh?
Apaan tuh bro?
Dia kelas 10 8.
Kelas 10.
Menurut 20. Menurutnya 20 anjing jauh.
Enggak 8-nya tuh apa, Cok? X
ya kan,
10.
Ya karena misalnya kelas 10.
Oh, kayak IPA 8 gitu ya?
Iya.
Lu kelas IPA apa IPS Pin? MIPA 8, iya bener Cok, MIPA 8 Cok.
Banyak banget anjing, kelas ada 8 Cok.
Sekelas berapa anjing? 8
angkatan berapa orang Cok? 300. Itu komunitas udah kayak ini, kayak Phoenix
lu yang korek kecil ya gue.
Halo diem Jul.
Aduh, kayak unik udah mental dah. Udah ngepick terus, Cok. Harus nge-fight sih memang lawan agresif ini.
Jadi bisa kita simpulkan bahwa Famous is way better than Frostmine.
Yes bro. Oh, takel run gun power. No, slide. No, crumbling bro. Hack Frostmine ngapain main? Gua masuk hack, Cok, the fuck. Di tahun gua nggak ada MIPA IPSV di kelas 10. Oh gitu. Tapi lu bilang tadi MIPA 8. Oh maksudnya kayak iya 10 kelas 8 ya.
really nice job to mitigate the effectiveness that NC Slasher had there, in being able to just dance around that site, taking the neon with him as well, means that for Flipsider, it's a very easy shutdown. Boom, they lead 4-2, and as you set your gaze to one, you gotta wonder, how are they gonna be wielding these ults?
Overall basic yang pernah setim sama lu siapa, Vi? Igel? Siapa ya? Terhadap David tetep Bani sih. Aja di ulti cok kayak nggak, Dustin nggak pernah. Kayak agak maksa nggak sih? I mean, Onyx maksud gua kayak oke lah mau agresif, tapi apa emang bagus aja itunya si Boom ya? Util. Oh, dirunen Gun bro. Ban udah mati ban temen lu ban. V-Tips pernah lulus UI, belajar di SMA yang bagus biar dapat undangan. 3 movie sekarang jadi IPAS gitu. Oh alah. Tapi kalau ada satu tim ini masuk franchise, lo mau masuk tim tersebut walaupun cuma 6 man? Tergantung projectnya sih. Tergantung cok. Kalau masih ada possibility buat main ya oke. Wih, angkatan berapa Bang Raffi? Gue masuk 2018, tapi sekarang gue udah gak di situ lagi. Famous di sampai kapan Vidi Bang? Harusnya LCQ doang sih, harusnya. Ya kalau ke depannya di buyout nggak tahu. Kenapa lu pindah ke Malai? Karena dapat beasiswa bro. Lu di Malai di Vapan bisa tanda suruh kuliah Bang?
Vi. Kalau kayak itu ada yang perlu di note gak?
Nggak ada. Nggak usah. Udah dicampur semua soalnya lu tinggal makan. Buyout Famous sih seharusnya nih, iya tapi pasti mahal sih. Persijanya pasti juga nggak mau kehilangan pemain sebagus dia nih.
Ayo kita bet. Apakah Fikri akan
buyout
atau tidak?
First man di buyout siapa cok? Gue di buyout sama, aduh siapa ya?
Kok buyout kan ada kontrak?
Apa? Oh iya, gue nggak ada kontrak, bener cok, bener juga sih Jul. Gue free agent bro, free agent. Plot twist yang di buyout Boom si Rappelin anjing. Gue sembah cok Rappelin.
Anjing, iya cok.
Di Malaya sampai berapa semester? Ini gue baru selesai semester terakhir. Berarti gue harusnya lulus akhir tahun ini. Di buyout Radia gratis, iya kalau free agent gratis bro. Udah kebaca cok. Mau letak cepetan. Oh, good stun and molly bro. Gak bakal bisa masuk. Gak ada waktu. Hagai kalau mati, Bu menang. Oh, oke. Hagai nge-kill. Gak ada waktu.
Kevin, kamu jangan norak ya.
Save. Zul kemana ketemu cewek siapa sih di SG-nya? Lupa gue, cantik banget tuh. Siapa Jul? Cakep banget Jul. Cewek lu kah? Sekarang pacar si Jul. Sekarang semester 4, berarti semester 4 di WIV. Enggak. Gue di Malaysia udah 3 tahun. Di UI gue cuma setahun. Di UI gue cuma 2 semester. Kalau di Malay gue udah 6 semester. Dulu di UI ambil jurusan apa? Fasilkom Bang Lukman. Hoki lu Zul. Ada yang ngatain lu hoki.
Hoki kenapa Cok?
Hoki ketemu kayaknya ya gak sih?
Berarti yang hoki gua, Zul, Do, Cahaya, Takel, David.
Tapi lu kenapa gak foto, Rat?
Ya karena ngapain, pada mikir ngapain. Gua suruh, yang gua suruh si Takel kan biasa lah.
Iya makanya, tapi gak mau deh.
Ya, mau lah katanya, malu kayaknya, gak tau lah.
Ya Allah.
Biasalah Takel memang bocah malu Cok.
Kenapa bisa pintar dan jago sih? Alhamdulillah bro.
Cok baru makan langsung bilang ke gue Cok ini dia kalau udah mau berdiri kasih tau gue ya Red ya.
Radia jual mahal, iya Cok, Radia jual mahal nih. Bang boleh ngambil meja apa gini?
Udah cukup.
Ngambil bisnis IT Bang.
Dari jauh. Kalau bocahnya ada COVID, nanti gue kena gimana Cok? Nah, gitu. Nggak ada yang tahu.
Ya Allah.
Social distancing bro.
COVID dari NG nggak apa-apa lah.
Nah,
milih Cok. Nggak apa-apa kalau dari milih.
Games of chess are not what we're used to for in today's matches, is it?
No, not at all.
Shows a difference in perhaps caliber or play styles of these teams.
Agak black, agak white.
Kowe dari NG bikin good looking gitu, Cok. Radio mute aja bisa nggak? Berisik banget, iya, Cok. Kita mute aja dah. Ini kata si VY nih.
Lu tau Faye nggak, Vi?
Kemarin lu sempat bilang, tapi gue lupa sih. Nggak inget gitu. Kayak kenapa lu bilang itu?
Nah,
Gue lupa.
Mau gua kasih tau nih, Faye ya. Nih lu minta
Jangan,
maaf
kasihan
sekarang
ntar
atau enggak?
dia kayak terekspos gitu.
Enggak, dia tuh dulu kan lu teammate, Cok.
Oh, inget gua.
Teammate, Cok.
Bilang teammate gue inget, Cok. Kalau teammate gue inget, gue langsung inget apa lu bilang kemarin. Iya, gue inget.
Bocah
Apakah Faye pacaran dia? Apakah dia punya pacar?
Bocah kelas 10 gak usah bacot. Yaudah, Faye minta maaf sekarang, cepet.
Mas kalian bisa ace di bridge, Bang. Iya, Bang, keren, Bang.
Anjing kata Kogeri tayo untuk hedgehog anjing. Enggak sakit tapi kalau dia makan hedgehog.
Ini bisa ke retake ya? Kayaknya nggak bisa deh. Nggak ada utility yang game changing. Ini Dustin mau line up nih.
Asli.
Di ulti, Cok. What the fuck? Kenapa di ulti ya?
Pengen aja secure.
Iya, karena dia, ampun, aku tarik kata-kataku kembali tuh, Rat. V-nya mantannya tim lu dulu, V. Oh. Kalau gak masuk tim top 3 mending lanjut kuliah aja, Bang. Iya, Bang.
Gampang menyimpulkan anjing ini.
Gue ikutin kata Bang Putra aja lah. Kalau gak masuk tim top 3 kayaknya bye-bye, Cok. Daripada bermain sama Rappelin.
Lah emang gue mau main sama lu ya, jadi lu.
Anjing. Cok. Dia mau main sama gue, guys. The fuck?
GR.
Gue kira lu temen gue, Rat. Lu dulu SMA dulu ambis gak? Enggak juga sih, Bro. Belajar pada waktunya aja. Which is pas mau ulangan. Kebanyakan main Vainglory, main Get Rich, main CS.
Kita mau bahas satu jalur, Cok. Serius lu main Vainglory.
Iya, Cok. Lu gak lu sih best game anjing Vainglory.
Obak lu satu jalur.
Ayo Dustin. Lu lap sekali dapat slot SNM gak, Vi? Enggak. Gua gak dapat slot SNM. Gua dapatnya internasional. Ya, bye guys. Kenapa dia pakai pisau? Kok enggak, kenapa dia pakai pisau, Cok? Dikira udah mati kali di dalam, Be. Molly bomb dong. Kena outplay, Hagai.
Wah, kayak Dustin very smart anjing.
Itu smart sih, di spam sih. Cruel best hero, Bang, anjing. Ada user cruel, Cok. Kraken sendiri anjing, nggak perlu teman. Nanti darahnya nambah. Dulu gue mainnya yang di jalanan lane. Gue mainnya laner, bro.
Lah kan yang menjalan cuma satu.
Iya, mainnya laner, Cok. Kan ada jungler, laner sama tank kan. Dulu gue nggak bisa pakai tank. Gue pakai Ardan tuh nggak bisa. Pakai Catherine tuh nggak bisa. Jadi gue mainnya main Fox, Ringo, main aduh bukan Castle, satu lagi apa? Seles.
Tadi gue Seles.
Gwen, Bang. Iya, Gwen, Cok. Gwen tuh apa ya? Oh iya, Gwen yang pakai shotgun ya? Iya nih, Gwen. Dulu satu SMA gue main semua, Cok, rame banget anjing, seru banget. Kayak party 3-an itu kayak bisa sampai 3-4 party gitu main Vainglory semua bersamaan. Fikri bos. Sudahlah 2-0, Cok. Ini udah kena mental anjing Onyx. Terpontang-panting karena ada Famozinho.
Jangan lupa lu.
Apa?
Hah?
Apa? V tujuh nggak mantan itu alumni kapan-kapan bisa reuni. Setuju sih.
Mental nih. Pleasure.
Doto nggak main, Bang. Enggak, Bang. Gue nggak main Doto, Bang. Nggak ngerti, Bang. Boba yang dikatain Drake. Gue lebih suka Vainglory karena cuman kayak satu lane gitu sih, simple, enak. Kayak
tanya Takel abis ini ya. Takel udah baik kan?
Oh, Hagai is back, boys.
finds himself a sideline and realizes I don't want to use my rendezvous.
Wah! Line up!
Give him a double, baby. Give him a collateral, and that saves Onyx.
Si David kalau udah ini pakai Phantom pasti crosshair ini anjing balik lagi. Semangat Vi besok buat match ya. Anjing besok match apa cok?
Gak tahu.
Gak ada match gue Bang Andi. Hari-hari nonton mantan. Iya cok. Kenapa gue tidak bermain cok? Itu juga apa sih malah Vihal loh.
Match kompe kali, match kompe.
After watch party lanjut ke Vi? Enggak kayaknya. Habis watch party gue mau ketemu temen. Tapi besok mungkin gue stream lagi sih besok apa atau lusa. Gue punya banyak free time soalnya sekarang. Ngeri di tibek iya cok. Udah kesal bro. What the
Lu udah pulang?
Belum. Lagi pagi.
Oh, gue kira pengen ngajak pergi ceweknya. Ganteng lu.
Orang mau makan.
Lu bisa bahasa Malay Novi. Nak pergi kemana sih? Nak pergi mana doh? Kalau pesan makan tapi pakai bahasa Indo sih soalnya kayak mereka ngerti.
Ya mereka pasti ngerti.
Tapi kayak pas mereka balasnya gue kayak hah?
Ya kalau balasnya ya ngerti cuman nggak bisa ngomong gitu.
Malah padang ya. Nak pergi kemana doh? Aji AWP cok si Ucil. Aji HG udah marah cok. Fine, I'll do it myself. Wah Rizky butuh dipoles nih cok kayak super.
Aku mau basuh dulu doh.
Basuh apa doh?
Basuh kaki.
Hazim kalau ganti Indo, Hazim soalnya tiap hari mainnya sama orang Indo. Gak ada dia bergaul dengan orang Malay di Discord cok.
Ya udah Discord Indo.
Discord Indo tapi
kapan basuh mousepad?
Basuh. Gila sih Fikri itu yang tricky sih gila sih. Walaupun kalah roundnya tapi gila cok. Iya cok HG udah yay mode ini. Rizky 4 kill. 2 killnya dapetnya dari 1 round cok. Fuck. Bad, this is bad bro. That's where they started getting their rounds back. They started rotating a little bit early, as we sort of mentioned it could have been an overcommitment when they had that 4-man push over to window. Luckily, worked out for them.
What can we expect coming into this half, right? How important
life is good, you know what I mean?
Zaman itu orang pada main ML loh. Kalau lu beda sini main Vainglory. Karena ML baru keluar pas gua kelas 3. Gua main Vainglory itu pas ML belum keluar, belum booming. Pas gua kelas 3 tuh.
Waktu kelas 3 SMA.
Iya.
Lah, gue inget banget gue dulu waktu perpisahan SMP gue kelas 9. Itu berarti 3 tahun emang Vi. Enggak dong.
Soalnya gue inget pas naik kelas 3 orang baru main ML. Mungkin udah ada.
Kelas 2 dong.
Iya, maksudnya kan ramenya. Ramenya tuh pas gua kelas 3. Ramenya pas gua kelas 3 gue inget soalnya. Pas kelas 2 tuh pada main Vainglory semua. Kayak bener-bener pada terakhir semua cok beli skin lah. Assalamualaikum anjing.
Blaze King trying to find some pot shots through the smokes. There's an attempted flank, but no, it's all shut down. Onyx clearly take the advantage when it comes to these trades. Do not allow Boom any piece of that pie and have a feast themselves.
Jadi 1-4 cok.
Aja mana kepikiran pindah warga negara nggak stay Malay cok.
Iyalah, Malay mah.
Stay Malay do. Vainglory Amarahi paling jago. Iya cok anjing ada Amar tiap kapan ada anjing. Bro Amar, apa kabar Bro Amar? Anjing, ini salah satu teman gue main Vainglory dulu cok. Dulu dia mainnya apa yang buaya gede banget. Aduh, apa ya namanya ya? Finn ya? Kalau salah Finn dah. Yang buaya gede banget yang punya kayak hooknya si Dota siapa? Patch.
Puts.
Iya, kayaknya Vin dah. Setahu gue nama karakter Vin.
There's so much drama in my life.
Pakai itu. Pakai apa? Pakai tanker.
Fell in a very similar way, so Boom's rejuvenation is to be somewhat expected in a way.
Iya, Vin kan? Bener cok, Vin cok.
That is a different question.
You're absolutely right, and something else to highlight as well is with both teams knowing each other so well, and with there absolutely being a rivalry in Indonesia, you know, the Indonesian casters calling this the civil war. I can't help but think that. I really can't help but think this is very interesting. We're not seeing any teabagging, we're not seeing any shooting bodies.
Very respectful.
This is a surprisingly civil
I
game.
remember when
Very
I
civil. I
had
mean, you know, all of them
you.
coming from the same scene, you kind of expect them to know each other to a certain degree. You know, they've been around long enough to, you know, kind of know all these players, know each other, be friends. Maybe it might be a
Nobar sama gak ada bro itu komennya. Gue nobar sama Hazim sama Radia.
Yeah, it's like very common actually for teams that are at the top because
Anjing dimakan.
Gua awalnya gini Pi, gua bangun jam 7 pagi kan.
Terus?
Kagak mau ngapa-ngapain. Terus gua buka Discord gua di AP, lihat siapa kan. Anjing ada Rizky Proza.
Langsung main.
Masuk. Apex yuk.
Oh, ente
Kebetulan
bang.
mereka lagi ini, lagi apa the range Apex aja.
Nah,
Gas.
Hazim di Malay bisa pakai bahasa Malay apa Inggris? Dua-duanya. Dia nyampur gitu Inggris Malay. Iya cok.
Kalau ngomong sama orang Malay, ngomong Malay.
Oh, what a stun bro, what a stun bro.
Bahasa Inggris sama Cina.
Timing do, ya Allah unlucky.
But it doesn't matter when you've got Munya, who's going to be able to hit that 4K and bring Onyx there 8th. 8-6 the scoreline, and for Boom, this is where things get interesting. The full buy comes out. If this fails, Pavlos
in my life. Aduh ini map 3 cek ya.
Really liking Onyx attack at the moment.
Baru 86 anjing.
Bit early to say.
Very early. You haven't seen it buy round yet.
It's sort of the latter stage of that first half.
Huh?
The first 2 rounds going to the second. It looks like Boom has sort of run out of options.
Okay.
Kagak. Kan lagi nyari Vic di mana? Enggak di atas ya.
It's really early to say, I know. But look at Munya, currently 18 frags. He's really doing
Emang kalau pakai chamber tuh ada ini sendiri cok. Urge of like lu jago gitu loh. Iya. Lu nge-pick sendiri iya.
Kabur.
Ada apa dengan berserk sih ya bro? Lagi galau kayaknya dia bro.
Is there a kill I can get?
Pokes his head through the door.
Kok Pamos enggak?
No one there. Okay, all right. I'll go back.
Break.
Because no assistance stays all by himself towards the safe site. Does a lot of noise, right?
Si Takel udah mau punya ulti loh.
Everyone busy from Boom, but I think they realize there's no footsteps. There's no one coming. This could highly be a fake, and they stick around. The rotation's also coming through. They know that arcade is clear, so it's probably going to have to put their focus over to main, but it's still slow.
Ini mau second nunggu Molly.
Still 2 players towards the safe side. It's going to be a very long rotation time for them. Monia enabling his overdrive, and we'll find it completely clear. They're getting the spike down. We're looking at 5v5.
Oh, itu rapnya Haga. Retake cok, retake pakai apa? Nggak ada apa-apa, nggak ada ulti. Oh, wait what?
Monia, what an opener. That long distance overdrive. Why not?
Gila nih Onyx. Ambil besetnya clean as fuck.
Oh, what a TP bro. Oke, dapat satu dia. Tak. Oh. Oh gila cahaya lihat movementnya cahaya cok. Anjing, tai banget. What the fuck? Wah, movement cahaya si babi. Waktu di bom coachnya kalau di BC suka makan apa Vi? Wah dia makan semuanya. Makanan Korea, makanan Indo, fast food. Semua dicoba sama dia. Kena mental sama Banika sih berserk enggak juga sih. Kena mental sih enggak sih sama gua.
Kena mental siapa emang kalau kayak gitu?
Gua kayak. Enggak ada yang mau. Enggak ada yang kena mental, Cok. Kenapa kena mental, Cok? Aduh. GG Cok, map 3 Cok. Anjing nahan ala Persija Cok ini.
Kemarin Kemarin juga ada nahan gini siapa ya? Boom ya.
Chat lo udah kirim ini duit ke
Belum, Raffi aja belum ngirim duit.
Rizky kayak dibatasi. Rizky kirim sih belum
kemarin
pas main
bilang
ya.
udah bisa kirim ke dia.
Belum,
Iya, tapi
belum,
gua
belum,
nggak-
Jim, belum, Jim.
Karena belum dijawab sama bokapnya, gua harus kirim berapa. Kan yang tau rate-nya bokapnya. Gua tunggu dia lah, gua kira tinggal kirim gitu. Lu bener deh tadi.
Parah banget, parah banget, parah banget Jim.
Tahu
Tahu lah ini viewers gue kelakuan Radia Gombret ini.
Yang nanggung dosanya mah dia.
Oh, gitu dong Ki. Oh, nice.
Mama santai aja, bro.
Pakai kawat.
Oh!
Adik.
Satu.
Apa sih Ban?
Jeger. Aduh, jeger.
Oh, Fikrinas.
Pistol of Boom puts them right back in the game.
Chaos on the B site emerges, but for Boom, they are those victors standing atop a mountain of
Terus kayak kalau pas kita main iya bener.
Because for Onyx, they didn't watch their feet when they were trying to get onto that site. The fact that Blaze was able to stay alive for so long meant that the players who were fighting from main, they were able to play the range game. Look at the HP of everyone from Boom. All of them really struggled to convert those kills.
Ayo semangat bro. Jeger nih bro, anjing.
Boom timeout. This is probably like high fives, guys, all around, you know, fist bumps left and right, saying, good job, guys, now let's win this.
Look at the ults, Pavlos. This is about to be a huge power spike for Boom as well. And actually, the option they face is, who do you give the ult orbs to? Because right now,
Seju aja di Vegeta Indo katanya udah gak kuat setim sama yang suka ngeblim. Anjing, siapa yang suka ngeblim, Cok? Bani galak gak bang di tim? Ya gak galak sih, maksudnya emang orangnya kayak gitu. Bang Bani kopinya kalau di GH apa bang? Beli Starbucks deh bang. Gua gak mau pakai baju mantan karena gak punya baju Onyx bro. Gua gak bawa baju AE, gak bawa baju XN. Pakai baju ini gua.
Si Bani orangnya kelas ya. Starbucks.
Iya cak, ya biasalah. Orang kaya. Ayo di flash. Oh buta tuh.
Won't end up going for it. CZ's overstaying is welcome. Fall back. Very.
Ntar gua ke Indo pengen nyoba ini dah. Nyoba apa?
Kau udah punya baju Onyx apakah masuk Onyx? Nggak punya, gua nggak punya baju Onyx.
Liquidnya ini si siapa? Reza Arab. Nah enak ya liquidnya Reza Arab. Nggak tahu.
Nggak tahu bro, tidak nge-vape. Nih gua stun sini, abis itu gua flash ini ya, kata si Uca. Ayo ready guys, ready recon, flashing cah, flashing tower cah, flashing. Oh nggak ada tower satu, tower kayu, flash. Fik, very good. Oh Fikri, Bang Vi soalnya keluar BTR sama Pierce, kenapa gitu? Nggak tahu gua. Bang siap-siap rombongan dari Kaco sama Yor. Oh, assalamualaikum. Untuk para viewer dari Kaco sama Yor, apakah mereka udahan karena mereka latihan? Pilihan Kaco halo semuanya. Aduh malu guys. Oleh. Gila kata Hagai sit the fuck down enggak ban. Pilihan Kaco halo halo guys.
Baru gue mau ngomong ini siapa? Fikri
What the
fuck?
Berarti masih belum ini replay round benar-benar deh. Wah Fikri dapat 3 cok, bisa kalah kenapa bisa kalah ya? 1v1 Hagai one tap si David. Wah.
Nih, yang one tap.
Bang Vivi udah Kaco. Halo Bang Arya. Pindahan Kaco halo semua pindahan Kaco. Atau badai pindahan dari Yor juga. Ajik. Iya kecok. 5 lawan 4. Aduh. Tadi kena ekonominya banget sih tapi. Tapi kenapa begitu?
got to try and recover mentally, not just physically here.
Look, it's not that bad for Boom if you look at the weaponry. Flip Shitter also has a tour de force available. Yeah.
Barafi menurut lu kenapa Berserk sering underperform? Kayaknya mainnya nggak sebebas dulu, bro.
Lebih structured sih menurut
Lebih kayak nge-team. Mati nih.
Iya.
Jangan dilawan dong, Do. Kan lu lihat AWP.
Brodo gimana sih Brodo?
Tapi nggak bisa apa-apa sih dia. Ya, tackle ada smoke gak sih? Masih ada 2 smoke. Wah, ente dah kena Iko balik, Cok. Pindahan dari mantan boom semua ya? Iya, Cok. Mantan boom unite. Bentar ya, Bang, meet up di Gombak, guys. Apa lu lagi di Indo? Anjing, apakah kita meet up, Cok, di Gombak? Enggak, gue lagi di Malaysia. Kemarin gue sempat ke Gombak mau ke ini gue ke kampus teman-teman gue ke IUM di Gombak kan.
Ada apa sih?
Hah?
Minta apa sih di Gombak?
Hah?
Apalah anjing.
Gak ke Gombak, Zim Gombak.
Tahu ada meeting apa?
Kagak, cuman nganterin temannya teman gue ke kampus IUM. Universitas Islam. Oh, nggak tahu. Thank you donate ya by the way. Si Aleso ini titip salam dulu lah si Ales. Cewek malah cakep gak bang? Aduh, no komen bro.
Kalau yang Cina cakep sih.
Anjing. Berarti Hazim sukanya yang Cina guys. Buta. Hagai tahu.
Ya mau gimana?
Oh, dikejar. Oh, buta.
Nongkrongnya sama orang Cina terus kan?
Oh, what the? Wait, what? Hazim suka yang oriental, anjing oriental bento. Halo Vi, pindah dari kaca. Halo Bang Hoplet. Terdengar lagi. Halo The First Man, mari join KGP. Ini thank you Om Husnul. KGP itu apa Bang? Sapi, halo Red. Oh gila, dari Bang Kaco baik banget lo ngasih viewers lo. Makasih Bang Kaco, apakah Bang Kaco ada di sini?
Lu bayangin gua di di kuliah gua kan, di kelas gua. Pas gua diploma dulu, gua nggak ada teman nggak ada yang ini anjing, semuanya Cina semua anjing.
Manis.
Kelas gua semua Cina semua, Cok.
Ya tapi kan kalau misalkan lu kan memang kayak dari Malaysia pun memang gue juga sering ya maksud gue nggak tahu apa karena daerah gue ya. Emang gue juga lebih sering mayoritas ketemu dari Chinese sih. Maksudnya kayak dari mainland China pun banyak anjir di sini di kampus gue.
Iya sih di kuliah gua juga, cuman di apa teman-teman pada ini
apa itu KGP haji gila kawan aja lu.
Bukan dari mainland China.
Guys pada megang siapa guys? Kita tanya dulu nih viewer gue yang baru pindahan dari Kacu dan Ior. Satu kevin iya alhamdulillah guys. Oh iya, kecewa gue mau Bani jadi Phantom player gak apa. Emang semua tuh bakal Phantom ada masa-masanya nih kalau lagi nggak dapet handal. Gue anjing pit. Gue pit. Lo daerah mana di Malaysia? Gue di Malaysia. Gue di daerah Ceras bro. Pada megang boom kah? Oh pada megang boom. Oke berarti kita. Halo Bang Raffi, halo. Ya namanya juga dekat kampus.
Awalnya gua kira
lah gue sekolah di IUM Bang. Iya seriusan. Gue punya beberapa, cuman ya nggak banyak sih, beberapa teman lah di IUM. Tapi kemarin gue ke IUM tuh nganter temen aja datang ke kampusnya. Terus kampus IUM tuh kayak UI gitu di Indo. Luas, terus kayak ada dormnya gitu. Pegang X boom lah, itu pada pegang boom cok. Gak ada yang megang Onyx nih. Halo mendukung Onyx, gak ada suaranya. Halo Onyx nih, anjing keluar akhir pendukung Onyx cek.
Anjing di Pulau Langkawi.
Tadi sih gue dukung Onyx sih, tapi melihat ini kok sepertinya jago sekali boom. Wah, gila bandrek nih bos. Gue tembang main wah gila banyak orang Malay ya di sini. Mestinya yang ini di Malay. Wah dibegal sama Ucil. Plan buat Emen.
Bandrek.
Gila nih bandrek nih bos. Ini kalau misalkan buka pintu, either Sido harus go big. Oh, nice do. Keluar, kena dikon. Satu lagi. Wah. Lari do. Tackle down big, oke, tackle. Oh, dua-duanya. Ayo, one tap dua-duanya. Oh, save AWP. What's up Bang Vihaldri? Barangkali lagi di Malaika? Iya. Bang suara Twitch kecil banget kecil. Oke. Sorry guys. Thank you semuanya udah subscribe. Akankah comeback lagi? Iya cok. Sepertinya ini akan di comeback balik. Lagi ngapain di Malang bang? Lagi kuliah bang? Dibalas 13.10. Iya sih kayaknya 13.10 gak sih? Oh dia nge-wave situ. Tapi kan kena recon sih. Itu kena recon sih. Ngecok lagi kah Onyx? Enggak bro, kayak bro. Harusnya mereka kelarin ini sih. Jangan keluar guys, Kalau lu big balls keluar guys. Apakah Hagai big balls? No. Jadi suka masuk ke smoke gini, bom cok, what the fuck? Disuruh siapa aja? Oh, what a pick. Jangan lewatin. Oh, god damn, they are not going home bro. Wah gila semua jago anjing. Transfer pakai steam beacon tuh gak gampang loh. Bakal kompetisi lagi gak Raffi? Kangen bakal. Nah ya guys. Diajarin Akazahan, iya Akaza. Raffi jago nggak Raffi? Nggak tahu bang. Tidak tahu, no comment. Gak tim lagi Vi nanti ya. Cara daftar Univ Malay gimana Vi? Kemarin gua kebetulan pakai agent gitu. Soalnya. Jurusan apa? Bisa tanda suruh kuliah bang kalau mau lihat jurusan. Biar lengkap. Di kampus mana jurusan apa? Vi don't visit Vi nggak apa-apa. Ramai juga kayak pasar. Iya Dre, mau beli kan Dre? Banyak yang jualan nih bro. Jual Spotify, jual Netflix. Vi PC satu player famous di buyout. Apakah pasti di buyout? Kenapa split boom gak squad dulu Vi? Karena meta juga sih. Mungkin kayak dulu kayak kuat karena masih belum ada yang bisa baca. Sekarang oke sih. Kayaknya nih di comeback gak sih guys? Apakah akan menang? Di wallbang nih tackle-nya harusnya. Tackle nggak ada senjata. Oh mereka ikut. Kuliah kalau bahasanya malah bahasa Inggris. Ya English. Last on top turun. Hanya Rizky is coming back alive man. Rizky is back boys. Nggak di buyout juga masuk sendiri nggak sih franchise famous? Ya harus. Maksudnya kayak mereka kan kalau franchise pasti ngambil player yang paling kuat nggak sih kayak buat Revolution Indo. Satu Skyr berapa bang di sana bang Nabi? Tergantung matkul bro kalau di sini. Dan beda-beda per matkul lah. Ada yang pokoknya sekian lah. Tergantung matkul.
Kalau di Malay matkul ice cream.
Apa?
Kalau matkul di Malay ice cream.
Tadi di Bris harus kirinya Pamos. Iya bro. Lu bukan ya UM ya? Enggak. Gue UCS. Lu naik semester 5 ya Vi? Sama kayak gue anjir. Bingung lu bisa. Alhamdulillah bro. Ada yang gue kenapa nggak main bang katanya? Jangan gitu dong bang. Vi kalau udah nggak di boom lanjut fokus kuliah terus kerja apa mau jadi pro player lagi? Kalau ada offer yang bagus masih mau bro. Karena menurut gue masih punya skillnya. Menurut gue harusnya. Saya selama gue ada tryout, maksudnya kayak selama gue trial, selama gue coba di tim lain pun gue masih, ya menurut gue masih oke lah.
nggak berkurang lah skill. Iya, thank you yang donate by the way. Oh no. Apa?
Di mana, bro?
Mau tahu aja lu, bro. Tapi pernah kayak si Kyle nggak? Apa tuh si Kyle? Gak apa bang, si e-sport lagi menjalani dari sekarang iya deh. Terus sekarang tinggal di mana Epic Ceres gua. Satu semester mau ambil 12 KS. Iya cok ya gitu cok. Anjing ada yang komen rame anak satu ini semua gara-gara Andre anjing. Level 3 nggak sih cok?
Very tough position now. It's do or die for their map pick of fracture.
Oh!
Okay.
Flip should have took that personally.
He really did.
He wants more of this. And now they
Gila bisa gitu IVPL orang-orang nih. Kenapa IVPL gue coba banget ya? Lu umur 22 tahun udah punya anak nih. Kau umur berapa? Kagak bro. Itu nih bagi yang baru masuk di stream gua, jangan percaya kalau ada bilang kayak ada anak satu segala macam. Itu biasalah kelakuan binatang-binatang nih.
Apa dibilang binatang, Dre? Lu binatang apa, Dre?
Iya, emang binatang si Andre nih, Cak. Emang mirip kadal tuh kalau kadal.
Masuk binatangnya. Binatang.
Woi, kadal.
Orang ngomong jujur bilang kadal.
Anjing ngomong jujur beneran ada yang nanya, Cak. Semester 1 belajar bahasa pemrograman Wifi. Semester 1 gue belajar Java.
Itu yang namanya Dri boleh lu tag dulu gak sih? Kayak obengnya cabut dulu gitu.
Ini gecok. Kote cok. Nggak bisa lagi nih, udah di flank sama si Fikri. Jangan spam lah, kayaknya udahin aja dah spamnya. Semester 1 Java, semester 2 Java lagi, semester 3 baru pindah C+.
Itu cok-congores senjata Bani.
Oh no.
Cok congore senjatanya kelihatan.
Masih ngoding nggak sampai sekarang Mas? Film menurut nanti coba performa Perez bakal sama kayak kemarin atau masih bakal sama kayak kemarin menurut gua, karena saking unexpected orang kayak bakal overthinking tau gak? Cek banget sih vlog konferensi prestasi dulu Februari gue next game. Walaupun gebur tapi yang gak apa bro, kita comeback nanti santai cek. Bacot streamer Ome. Dre lu katain Dre anjing.
Tunggu aja biarin.
Sekarang gak usah dia yang gigi Buffy gak apa-apa. Gak apa-apa, next time guys. Mudah-mudahan kan masih bisa berkecimpung di kompetitif ya kan. Tapi sebelum mulai di welcome UI dulu kan, iya benar. Ini donat lagi siapa nih guys? Sky sama Labstra bagus gak sih? Soalnya aku SMA di sana. Kebetulan gue di Labsky. Labstra gue nggak terlalu tahu sih. Tapi pas gue ke sekolahnya oke sih. Tapi gue di Labsky bang, di Kebayoran.
Labstra bagus.
Skripsi lu nggak dilanjutin? Skripsi gue udah kelar bro. Berarti ini lagi trial ya, trial sama siapa? Ciok. Yang lain belajar Java, gue belajar Sunda. Anjing Bang Jarjit, apakah nggak pantun ya Bang Jarjit? 2-3 kucing berlari. Let's go comeback dengan kajian dan Cypher karena Chamber nerf iya cek. Tapi pasti masih bakal dipakai si Chamber sih. Menurut gua masih bakal pasti dipakai tapi tergantung playstyle. High Frostbite enggak cok, gak masuk high. Siapa yang bilang gak masuk high sih? Aduh orang-orang ini loh. Tahu dari mana guys? Rat lu menyebar isu apa cok? VDMB S2 enggak S1 bro. Lulus UI tahun ini berarti enggak? Nih, oh ya jadi baru masuk ya. Jadi gini guys. Gua lulus SMA 2018. Lulus SMA 2018, gua masuk UI masuk Fasilkom di kelas internasional. Masuknya lewat jalur talent scouting. Talent scouting itu undangan yang internasional. Gua masuk, jalan setahun 2 semester. Gua stop atau ngundurin diri karena nggak cocok, satu, dan kedua kayak biayanya tuh lumayan kayak agak mahal gitu karena kan harus kayak biaya nanti ke luar negeri setelah 2 semester. Jadi itu programnya double degree. Gue 2 tahun harusnya di Indo 2018 sampai 2020 habis itu lanjut di Australia harusnya. Tapi karena one or two reasons jadi gue nggak bisa lanjutin lah. Habis itu tadinya gue mau gap year 1 tahun, mau ngambil SBM lagi di tahun depan. Tapi habis itu orang tua gue bilang kayak aduh sayang deh umur. Habis itu akhirnya gue cari beasiswa ke luar negeri, dapatnya di Malaysia. Karena Singapura mahal, jadi kayak Malaysia oke. Hah? Iya. Harusnya gue Limkok bukan Telus. Iya. Gak kelas sama Frostman masuk high. Anjing cok. Red gue dibilang gak kelas masuk high cok. Sekarang S1 guys. Melaka Johor atau KL. Gue di KL. Bang, I'm on Kuala Lumpur. Ini kalau 2-0 sih emang udah momentum sih. Nggak bisa ngeloading komen gue ya. Bentar.
Who will stand tallest in Indonesia?
What I really like is Onyx, they're completely separated. They anticipate Boom to push somewhere.
Wifi gue lagi bermasalah guys, bentar ya.
Where the attack's gonna come from?
Double arcade positioning here for the Boom side. And they've made the wrong call here. A site is where they're heading to. Trade is just revealed 2 of them towards that right extremity, but they're not falling for it. They're not falling for it.
Oh mama.
They haven't moved at all. They're still sticking around to
S2 pakai LDPD di MIT gak sih? Amin bro. Kakak Fasilkom mahal tapi sate Fasilkom murah. Iya sate Fasilkom the best cuy. Lulus 3 tahun ya Pak? Iya lulus 3 tahun. Gue lulus akhir tahun ini. Terus belajar SBMPTN Vi? Yang penting giat aja bang. Pernah belajar machine learning, data analis, data science, juga business intelligence? Machine learning belum, data analis belum, data scientist udah, tapi nggak mendalam. Udah ini GG cok, ini GG cok. No banding kan, aduh coba dia nggak nge-wifi itu cok. Oh, hagai. Kok bisa nge-pick ya di ujung situ? Di kanan. No cahaya.
Iya, aku sabun loh.
Oh, hagai with the up man. Oh. GG cok. Gak plannya gak dalam. Oh. Dulu 3 tahun karena emang harusnya 3 tahun apa karena beasiswa? Emang harusnya 3 tahun. S1 bukan minimal 7 semester. Enggak, kalau di sini 1 tahun itu ada 3 semester. Semester Januari sampai April, Mei sampai Agustus, September sampai Desember. Gue selama 3 tahun ini gue bisa dihitung-hitung total libur gue cuman kayak 2 bulan selama 3 tahun kuliah. Gue nggak pernah kayak ada libur yang kayak sebulan full, nggak pernah ada libur semester tuh, nggak pernah ada. Libur tuh cuma 2 minggu, maksimum 2 minggu.
UPH live.
Jadi karena 3 semester itu ya sama kayak UPH kan Andre?
Lu 3 semester 2 bulan doang.
3 semester gue enggak, maksudnya ininya total kayak gue pernah libur selama gue kuliah di sini tuh cuma kayak 2 bulan cok, karena libur gue cuma 2 minggu. Aduh sakit.
Hitungnya per tahun.
Iya. Beasiswa full Kavi enggak? Beasiswa 30%.
Ya sama lah satu.
Iya sama, kalau disamain sama kurikulum Indo harusnya sama. Tapi ini karena 3 semester aja, 1 tahun. Terus sebagai mahasiswa Malaysia gimana bang? Perlu adaptasi banget atau 11-12 main? 11-12. Bahasa, makanan, harga,
culture menurut gua nggak terlalu beda, nggak sesusah itu. Oh shit. Oh nice stun Ki. Jangan pick.
Oh, dari mana sih?
Ya. Oh no. Kok bisa mati sih Dustin? Dustin nggak pick ya?
Jadi mending boom Onyx yang menang nih adik-adik.
Kayak gue boom sih, mau makan bro.
Makan tinggal makan tuh.
Jangan, mau makan di luar bro.
Oh, makan di luar.
Bawa map 3 cok. Apa? Masih. Dah. Biasanya dapat dari lembaga apaan Bafi? Dapat dari kampusnya langsung.
Nggak dibawa anjing. Jalan-jalan
pacar dong, soalnya itu salah orang dia tanya istri bukan
bener.
pacar.
Udah punya anak satu.
Cewek lo lab sky juga, cewek gue lab sky SMP. SMA enggak?
Nama anaknya siapa, Rat?
Agus. Tahu anjing.
Radia cok.
Gak tahu.
Agus anjing
503.
Agus anjing.
Baru sadar ada activate Windows iya bro.
Kalau bener ada Agus gimana lu? Wah.
Si Bill Gates sudah kaya aja nggak mau kasih duit. Oh, GG kah adik. Aduh, Hagai, lihat kiri Hagai. Oh.
Flip sheeter.
Active Windows ya, gak usah dilihat bro, Activate Windows bro, itu pajangan. Dapat buff gue, buff Activate Windows.
Apakah akan OT lagi?
Business Information System itu kayak gimana Bang Vi? Kayak belajar IT, tapi lebih condong ke bisnisnya juga karena kayak.
Tapi kayak gimana guna IT-nya?
Iya, gimana guna IT di era bisnis benar
Cok,
ya.
dia gamble rotate cok, anjing flip jeger. Otak call by flip jeger.
Flip jeger.
POS sistem lo. Terus apa lagi ya?
Otak call by flip jeger.
Aduh, nggak ketahuan itu yang di box. Siapa yang di box tuh? Oh, David. No. Oh, Ote cok. Gimana cerita dia bisa si Bani lo lihat kilo dari Bani dah.
Pasti diping-pingin itu pasti diping-pingin cok. Ping-ping dulu baru nembak.
Aduh, jangan pakai Phantom adik Shiro, oke? Mr. Eggman nih, bro. Eggman.
Wow. A 30 bomb on the horizon for Munyet now.
Ini, aduh, gara-gara Eggman, cok. Bang, skripsi judul apa, Bang? Gue buat aplikasi food ordering system di dalam kampus gitu, bro.
Bohong,
yang kalah lawan siapa yang kalah?
Aku blok Andre. Aparat
kemarin bikin game micet anjing. Namanya rough chat.
Enggak dong, V dong.
Goblok.
Biar lebih dekat.
Kalah lawan AE emang ini? Ya, ini kalah lawan AE benar. MITH sama AE sih harusnya menang AE sih.
Ini yang kalah lawan siapa? Ketemu siapa?
Kalah lawan AE harusnya ini.
Serius, Indo
ya.
ketemu Indo terus.
AE lawan MITH soalnya. Harusnya MITH menang. Harusnya AE MITH kalah. Iya, cok. Andre nih pikirannya micet lah ya, kenapa Dre? Suka lu.
Lu yang ngomong, gue mah cuma nerusin aja.
Lu kayak ngomong, gak ada bukti lu bro.
Kalau lu bikin mah ya udah, gue mau gimana?
Bang, suara streamnya gedein dong mah, oke.
This could be everything.
Lihat flasher.
Boom, if they stay composed, it shouldn't be too
Nahan,
much trouble. Blaze King.
Caught
by the sideline. No one had his back. Berserk's aggressive
Oh, nice kill.
He wants a piece
Itu ada yang nge-flank siapa? Si Fikri.
There's a flanking coming. It's a flash. Berserk's falls, but there's no way you expect flip shitter there. Only more is all that remains. Oh, but he has no abilities anymore.
Fikri.
Completely disabled and taken down.
Lompat cok.
And again on map and series
Sabun
points.
15 to 4.
Rough chat apa lagi, Vi? Jangan percaya sama Andre, cok.
For Onyx, they were the ones who've been in the pilot seat, the driver's seat, pedal to
Jerdak dikduk iya, cok. Jerdak dikduk, cok. Apakah akan gagal map 3?
Kadang nice kick, kadang nice Onyx.
Gak tau lah, gue tau lah, pusing gue.
Dia bilang dia dukung Onyx.
Bang, lu punya anak beneran bang nggak bang? Jangan percaya sama omongan-omongan ini ya bang. Ini omongan teman-teman gue emang nggak bisa difilter kadang-kadang cek.
Benar, Vi.
Emang kenapa kalau punya anak, kalau dia rezeki dari Tuhan emang nggak mau?
Astagfirullah, jangan sekarang dong. Lo bang ngebantu boom ke LCK harusnya dapat sesuatu sih kalau boom menang dan ke champion. Harusnya gue dapat gratitude apa sih? Gratitude. Apa sih bahasanya? Words of gratitude. What the fuck? Kebakar. Panas. Maju, Dustin, maju. Dom Dustin. Kenapa dia nggak mau ke atas tadi ya? Nggak bisa. Tolong gua, tolong gua cok. Tolong gua cok katanya. GG, hotel lagi cok.
Anjing, Tracer udah baikan tapi jago cok.
Anjing udah baikan. Jago dah.
Pasti bisa balik.
Tolong cok gua kesal.
Oh, lu udah harusnya menang anjing.
Kok bisa kalah ya? Oh, tackle jiggle pick anjing, what the fuck itu tembakan ke Fikri. Fancy MTH Momentos sih cok, tadi Fancy MTH juga gini kan. Tadi berapa Fancy MTH? 18-16 ya?
18-16.
Sampai subuh cok, GG capek bermain.
I think it's 2-for-1 for Boom being on match points here on overtime.
Yeah.
And Onyx haven't really been getting too many of the
21-19 kayak badminton.
Two of which have come down to Onyx winning a 1v1.
Very much so. So this is getting very.
IELTS berapa bang? IELTS gue seinget gue 6,5 deh. Tapi gue udah lupa itu udah lama. Ini baru map 2, iya makanya.
If I'm Onyx, I'm winning this round, then calling a timeout. Assuming they win this.
Setup A terus cok dari ini dua timnya. Setup A. Wow!
When one player drops, it's flip shooter, right? Highly impactful.
Bisa begitu loh, itu tight angle banget cok, lagi lompat lagi si Bani ya kan sih? Kedengeran.
Oh, Blaze King. He can do everything. He can do so much.
No, Dustin! Ya, Dustin no. Aduh. Ayo Ki, your time to shine bro. Ya, Fikir nggak dapat juga cok. Aduh, sayang banget. Harusnya dia full height anjing.
This is where I want to see a timeout. Paddles, instant timeout from Onyx
Dia
down. Tries to go for their attack.
Itu Bani ngamuk tuh kayak itu.
I think the only reason we haven't
Tai
seen
di
this
terus
early
smoke gua.
is because they're trying to make sure that doesn't get a chance to talk to them. There's that timeout. Really looking forward to seeing now what comes of this. What sort of strange and weird.
Lo kan lagi lompat, ya lo itu unlucky banget sih lagi lompat. Unlucky dah ini Dustin dia.
Kalau dia nggak lompat nggak mati.
Iya, kalau dia nggak lompat nggak mati bener.
Kena badan sakit.
Kalau nggak di-pick Dustin menang, iya makanya. Kalau Dustin dia playoff kayak dia berharap kan dia bisa denger step Hagai juga harusnya. Kalau dia decide buat ngumpet, mungkin dia bisa bunuh 2 mungkin. Atau kayak dia bunuh Cahya, terus habis itu dia baru mainin Hagai. Tapi susah sih kalau gitu kayak decision making. Iya, mendingan swing. Either dia nge-swing Hagai terus kagetin Cahya, atau dia nge-swing Cahya terus main 1v1 on Hagai. Kalau dia main peekaboo gitu harus pas perfect timing, dan tadi dia off sih kayaknya timing.
Ada apa Adek Siro ya? Adek Siro sudah mulai mengantuk sih lihat-lihat.
Udah mulai ini buyar.
Adek Siro yuk. Kita taktil aja Adek Siro.
Saat-saat begini apa yang dia
Siro
bahas?
pakai taktil cacat.
Sama keras iya cak, sama keras cak.
And change of pace as well. Look how now
Ini kayaknya mereka bakal ngeras dah. Onyx ini split 4-1, boom 5-0 gitu-gitu doang cok dari tadi. Nggak pernah main default lagi dah, rush doang.
Is this going to be a very fast-paced play? Because we've seen both worlds here. Oh, look at Monier just running past him.
Oh, nice key. Dapat gak? Gua nggak buffer. Sorry guys. Aduh. Guys,
Anjing Dek Siro.
aduh, jangan spoiler. Aduh. Aduh, adik buffer.
Recon loh Desiro.
Buffer bro, aduh udah selesai. Kok tiba-tiba hotel lagi, cok? Yang menang siapa? Aduh, nge-lag. Aduh, sorry. 1.600 orang, sorry, nge-lag. Oh, Rizky dapat 2. Sorry guys. Kesalahan teknis. Kenapa bisa nge-lag ya? Nibu, sorry. Internet ibu, cok, bukan dari gue, cok. Gue gak mau buffer, cok. Tiba-tiba selesai. Tiba-tiba kelar Magic Happen, cok, anjing. El streamer jangan ngatin El streamer, cok. Ayo masuk. Anjing, assalamualaikum kata Rizky. Nice Ki. Lagi ngeluarin molly ya, slasher nice ban. Ayo kelarin yuk, digadik yuk, udah saatnya menang. Nice. Kok nice? Gua nice dong. Cahya. Nice.
Elmimore with everything to do.
This is so smart, Boom. They're gonna go away. This is so smart, Pavlos.
And they're being very slow.
Pantes di-kick. Iya bro, anjing. Gue memperuntungkan Boom, cok. Tadi barusan Boom menang. Gue AFK.
On a glass cannon as well means he's going to really get hurt by this utility of Tabotal, who is 1 away from being able to get that Rolling Thunder. There's a world here where he goes up to dish. If that ult orb is there, he gets the Rolling Thunder, and then Boom just play the after plant.
Gak usah lah. Bro, he can plan and get the ulti. Hello, caster? Are you dumb? I think he forgot about planting points.
Is indeed a Rolling Thunder, which begs the question, where are they going to set
I think he a bit dumb.
For Elmimore, going through dish means that you do have the angle to try and isolate a 1v1.
I think he adrenaline rush, you know.
He's worried about. He has the option to teleport away.
I'm the adrenaline bro.
Jadi lo dukung yang mana? Gak tau bro, gue mau mendukung yang menang aja bro. Dua Indo bro. Tembak. Assalamualaikum.
Wah, pintar Jok.
Tai di sana lagi. Oh, no.
Oh, itu jongkok lu.
Untuk Bani jongkok, kalau enggak palanya udah hilang, cek. Udah jadi telur mata sapi.
Once again, Boom find themselves in the lead. And once again, Boom find themselves on the precipice of actually throwing a way around that.
Satu lagi jatuh satu iya cok, satu lagi cok. Ayo cok, gue dukung Onyx tapi gue pengen Boom menang biar 2-0 cok.
And Elmimore, 2 players who have been instrumental to
iya
getting
bro, bener bro.
Tapi makan nama Azim.
Again, look how they've been setting up. It's the same setup Onyx did on their last.
Itu kalau tadi si Bani berdiri, kayaknya mati dah.
Figuring out if and where Boom are going to be aggressing.
Bani jongkok anjing dia. Closing aja susah banget bro. Ini susah banget. Gara-gara adrenalinnya kayak gak ada yang mau buat salah soalnya. Mereka tuh main udah kayak main side terus, gak ada yang ngambil kontrol kayak bener-bener kayak agro gitu.
Orang semuanya cosplay Bill semua masuk smoke.
Masuk smoke. Killnya 14-32. Apa tuh maksudnya? 14 paling kecil, 32 paling gede. Aduh, kenapa di after shock cil? Bukan buat post plan aja. Anjing shorty. Oh, bagus banget. Ban. Aduh, kestan.
Onyx, they're so close to ending things here, but there's still 3 players alive for Boom, and the hope is with them.
Ada line up tackle. Lu duluan, gue mau mantulin molly. Mantulin molly. Lu duluan matiin molly, gue cek. Ayo. Ada hotel lagi. Oh, is it? Nih, David aftershock lurus. Abis itu flash. Fit pakai fit, aftershock lu fit. Fit pakai fit. That's why you don't use your 2 flashes and aftershock.
This is where the mistakes start to show a little bit as well. Pavlos Tabotal, he had the aftershocks available there.
Iya, dia ada aftershock 2 flash. Itu kalau digangguin aja bisa full death loh. Harusnya ya.
Panik dia panik.
Iya, pasti panik dah. Aftershock tuh orang bakal mundur, gak akan maju. Harus ya.
Karena ada mundur atau udah amat maju.
Kalau maju bodo amat kan dia bakal dapat big advance. Maksudnya kayak dia bisa dapat posisi enak. Kecuali orang si yang ke bawah siapa? Ucil. Udah nge-rap secepat itu ya. Tapi harusnya dia jalan sih. Enggak, dan dia jalan pasti. Ya nggak sih? Harusnya dia jalan.
Iya.
Gak mungkin dia secepat itu lari. Takut timing, iya dia maybe takut. Coba lo orang Malaysia enggak bukan. Udah kayak CS ya cok 17-17 ini waktu yang kedua. Pertama ke 19.
Slasher semua kan dong, slasher.
All of it's turning into a mind game. Absolutely. And it's also an indication of how close
Smoke it bro, smoke it bro. Smoke it. Kenapa nggak mau smoke aja ya? Gak ada, ini 18 boom, sumpah ini 18 boom. Gak akan mungkin kritik percuma gua.
This is a fairly slow flank from Demonic as well.
Kecuali Bani mati. Oh shit, lawan cok sini bantu gua. Weh. Ya, gak jadi. I take back my words, guys. Kalau mereka approach kayak gitu sih. Wait a minute. What is happening? No, take. Gue dukung siapa sih? Anjing nice. Aduh, ping, gue pingin sini, gue ping. Oh my god, he won! What the fuck is this?
Anjing apaan tuh?
Cok, itulah second cok, David.
Buka botol.
David.
Very long
David.
Such a strong rotation there of Boom to be able to get that rotation from the breach. Remember, he started that round in dish. He went back around, took the ropes, crossed all the way down, and then went from his own spawn to shut down.
What the fuck, bro?
Such a smart play, and what a absolutely creative way to bring match and series points.
Nice banda. Nice. Kelar cok. Udah. Kelar. Oh, udah ada flank. Tiga yang flank cok. Udah GG. Type GG's guys. Type GG's bro. It's GG's in the chat boys. Yes, sir. They won bro. They won. GG.
Boleh tidur.
Look at this, Severine. Just by himself, 4 players, and I think this is where Boom draw the line. All they need to do is just stand by that spike. Just putting Severine in the toughest of spots. The toughest of positions. And he's just
GG adik-adik seperti GG bro.
He's hoping that Boom do something wrong here, but they simply will not do that. Hope is all he's got. Hope will be dying last.
Sirian gak mau gua kasih mod cok di sini. Sombong. Mentang-mentang menjadi pacar Alexi. GG. Cok ini gara-gara gua pakai jersey cok.
Boom, they come out as rank 1 in Indonesia. Their sovereignty continues. All hail the king.
Throwing right to the desk, everybody, as they try and break this banger of a game.
Nah kan bentar lagi Boom masih upload Twitter kan nih winning moment.
Iya. Anjing, jago sekali cok.
Lihat si Vicky juga nge-tweet anjing. Bro, I wanted to take a nap but Boom versus Onyx.
GG cok.
I've literally got no words, so I'm going to start with Tash. You've missed the perfect opportunity for Here Comes the Boom, because that's exactly what we had in that series. It was
Jago
absolutely
banget.
High lawan tim alay cok.
Anjing.
Traktir OD.
Kenapa high clay gua? High cok, what the fuck? Unhidden. Oh, oke. Kepencet guys, banyak kepencet. GG Boom, thank you bro for the donate. GG bro. Dari Bang Sepi, thank you Bang Sepi. Akhirnya GG iya, server iya 1 lawan 4 aja dia nggak bisa apa-apa. Ini gila sih Hagai. Pak. Shit. God damn.
Ngeflick langsung pala anjing.
Rekonnya Sido gagal gue lihat ini.
Shiro, a little bit of an underwhelming performance, but you looked over towards his assists, and he was still getting in this series somewhat.
Yeah, basically, look, with the fade pick, it was a bit questionable when it came into it. Definitely the assists on the back of that utility, but I've got to admit, looking back through the statistics, the amount of 3Ks and 4Ks that we saw come through all of the series, and then for it to end up on that Ted bottle last.
Gila cok, adik-adik.
Oke, Jok. David.
Oke, thank you semuanya. Gue juga mau off stream dulu ya, guys ya, mau makan. Thank you semuanya yang udah mampir. Thank you yang
yang di split yang seperti main-main kamera.
Iya.
Gila sih, tapi yang menangin si David sih. Menangin seriesnya si David sih itu yang 1v2.
David sama Michael.
Kasih tau mod kalau Mamat gak mau mod anjing gigi. Ntar next gue bagi-bagi mod ya guys. Monitor berapa headset kan? 40. Oke. Thank you semuanya. Seru banget, iya cok, seru banget cok. Bani kill 30, Cahaya 36. Ya udah keluar gak sih di sini harusnya ini.
And we play bad, anjing parah banget. Cahaya don't blame yourself.
Cahaya plus 15. Atar kita factor. 36 2. Wah gila cok. 32 1 Dustin plus 6. Anjing GG cok. Fikri minus 6 tapi dia masih plus cok di ini. Plus 13 dia no worries bro. David hoki terus ya, David jago. Kompe gak, gue mau makan dulu Will. Oke, bye bye semuanya. Thank you udah mampir. Thank you yang udah dari rate-nya Bang Kaco, dari rate-nya yang lain juga. Tapi janji gak gelim solvers enggak dong. Santai bro. Ayo kita garing bro. Oke, bye bye semuanya. Thank you yang udah nonton, yang udah subscribe, yang udah like, yang udah donate semuanya. Thank you ya. Bye bye, see you guys next time. See you next stream. Mungkin nobar boom lagi sih. Boom main hari apa ya? By the way. Nggak tahu dah. Pokoknya kalau tanggal 5 berarti lusa ya. Lusa tuh hari Jumat. Oke. Bisa gua harusnya. Nobar lagi jam 7 malam. Oke guys, bye bye. See you semuanya. Thank you yang udah mampir. Bye bye. Besok lagi. Kalau besok nggak tahu gua. Karena besok gua ada acara. Tapi kalau malam mungkin bisa. Oke, Dazim. Yuk, duluan. Bye semuanya. Thank you.
Tahu.